I think we're live. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to another fun night with raw and unconditional love, Terrell. And a big hi
Hi,
to my friend here, Jay, Majestic Oracle. She did something
hi
wonderful.
everyone.
She did wonderful. I noticed that you made a, a thing for my dog that passed, and I thought that was great. That what you put, so I put it on my page. I just want to, yeah. Uh, okay. Just a minute, Joanne. I got your question. I'm looking at the question. I just wanted to thank everybody. Everybody can hear me. I just wanted to thank everybody for all your comments that they were left on behalf of my beloved dog Jenny, who passed on Thursday. I want to say thank you to everybody that left comments on my page. I had 80 thumbs up and I had 41 comments on there. So thank you for all your comments. Thank you
Here
very
I
much
am.
for that. So I just want to say thank you for that. It really, thank you for your support. Thank you for the kind words. Uh, so, so I did. Hi, Jenny. Jenny's in the house too. Oh, well, okay. Thank you all for your kind words. And, you know, I, I know, and thank you, Jay, for that thing you put about our animals, and they have unconditional love. Sometimes it's not human; it's animal. So I posted that thing on my Facebook, and I thank you so much for that. That was kind
Yep.
of you to do that. So
Yes, of
yeah,
course.
and thank you to
I
all
just
the people that commented on that. So I've had
yes,
80
all the
over
people that
80
commented.
comment 80 thumbs up. I had over 41 comments on that, and I put a photo of that dog. She was a year old at the time, so but I mean that's 14 years. Uh, I've been with her 14 years, so she's kind of um, I, to make a story short. I like to talk about it a little bit. Joanne says, "I'm so sorry." She said I even cried. Yeah, I know it's touching. You know when animals are like kids. You know they like your kids. So uh,
Yeah,
and I've had when you're grieving, you have this burning sensation in the pit of your stomach because
yeah.
because I've had that for yeah. But to make the a little more story about Jeannie, she was a rescue dog that I somebody was cruel enough to leave it my mailbox in the month of January. And where I am in Canada, it's uh, it's pretty cold in the month of January. But this January was a little bit not as cold. But they left her in a box near my mailbox, which is about 200 feet from the house. And when I got up in the morning, Jesus, my wife said, "Jesus, she looked outside and said, I thought I cat. Cat, what the hell? I didn't see nothing." So I said, "Just a minute. I'm going to go put on my pants." I was just getting up. And I went outside and I saw that little fur baby, about 2 months, running back into the box. So,
Wow.
and I went to I went all the way to the mailbox. I looked in the box and I went gently towards her and put my hands in the box. Um, and then as I put the hands in my box, I said, "Oh, gee." She was a little bit scared, but she right away she calmed down, and I picked her up in my arms. I left the phone box there. Uh, she could have got killed there with cars going by and everything, but no, she came towards the house instead of the other way. And I brought her in the house and I laid her down on the floor and I petted her, and then as I put my hand near her, a couple pets like that, I put my hand near her. She started licking my hand right away, just like that. So we bonded really together. So I said to myself, okay, I'm going to I'm going to take her to the vet. I know it's a Labrador, but she has some white hairs. I don't know what kind of dog it is. She's, mixed or something. Then I found out
Mhm.
she was, I know the word in French, but she was uh, those dogs that help people like in wheelchair and pull their chairs and things like that, or help people handicap.
Yeah.
That's the kind of
Yeah.
dog
Like
I
a
had.
search.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and they were, and anyway, so I said, oh, but I said, if she's a female, I'll keep her. If she's a male, I won't keep her. Why I said that is because I've had pets in my life, and usually male dogs they run around, they run around, they don't stay around, and female dogs
Hmm.
usually stay close to home. So, and then he told me she's a female. So I didn't even freaking look at his, and the vet. So took care of her with all the vaccines and everything. It cost me over thousands of dollars, $1,000 to do that, all the vaccines and everything. Uh, then
That's
it's funny that dog there. I mean, like I was telling Jay a while ago backstage, the I noticed something about that animal. I had dogs before, cats. Usually, animals don't fix you in the eyes, like look at you directly in your eyes. This one, she did. She looked instead. She could feel the love. She gave it back to me, And strangely, so uh, when I get up in the morning, I used to go. She sat in the kitchen, so I go in the kitchen, and I pet her, and she ding 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 ding. The tail goes and everything. Sometimes I would lie close to her, put my head, you know, head to her, and she put her paw on my shoulder and then she licked my hand. So she just, there was no
oh,
love there. So yeah, that's the souvenir I have from her. And yeah, so anyway,
that's really sweet.
yeah. Oh, Pisces says my female dog Dixie loved to ride our bodyboard. Just there you go.
Ooh,
Yeah, that's cool. Hey, look
that's
at she has a
so
couple of
cool.
yeah. So but this and I went out every day, the 3 4 times a day with her outside. So she used to be going outside with her
Yeah.
all the time. So that's how close. Uh so anyway, I know she felt the unconditional love, but she gave it back to me also. So anyway, yeah.
It's
So
tough.
yeah.
I tell your wife I send my condolences, and
Oh,
I
thank
know
you.
that she's Jenny's is got her wings now, and she's with Buddy, and and all the other animals within our group are together.
Yeah.
But
I
once
told
again,
my mom. I told my mom. I sent it. I talked to my mom. She's on the other side, and I said, "You take care of Virginia." So yeah, thank you,
you
Lisa.
know
Yeah.
she
So
is.
yeah, but anyway, I read Akila's comment. She said Jenny's got wings, and I said gain wings, and I said, "Oh my God!" And then I closed my eyes and I saw a dog with wings flying around. And said, "Oh my God, this is easier than before." Something like that. It's better than walking or something like that. You know what I mean? 4 legs. I
Oh,
have wings. That was funny. I thought that was funny. I got a picture like that.
yeah,
Anyway,
especially when you're actually getting that.
yeah. So anyway, that was. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Thank you. Yeah. So
Yeah.
I mean, that's not my other one. I had. It's funny part. I said I had another one, uh, golden retriever Labrador mix. She died, and I was on my patio steps, and I cried like a baby. This one, uh, I know. I'm more into spiritual energy, more into awaken, and it seemed to me like uh, I talked to her telepathically, and I told her because she died in the kitchen. I said, I if you feel like it's time to go, but I'll let you go, and things like that. And I had that feeling anyway. So anyway, and then she left. So like couple
Yeah.
days, only a couple days. So anyway, she was fine after that. I didn't expect it. I even had a big bag of dog food, like a
Mhm.
20, like from Walmart at Jesus. And I said, "What the hell am I going to do with that?" She died before I opened the bag. So I called the Walmart and I said, "Can I return this?" And they said yes. But did you buy it online? No, no, I bought it at the store. She said, "Well, okay, you have to take it back to the store." So I took it back to the store and got to this the whatever the counter where they give you back your money. So she said, "Yeah." And then I told the lady, I said, "My dog died before I opened the bag." And she said, "Oh." Then she said, "Oh, sorry." So she gave $31. I got back. It's freaking expensive now. So 31, that was tax. $31 for the freaking bag. So
Yeah.
anyway, yeah. But I used to spend about over 100 a month for that dog. So she's 100 pounds. She ate though. And yeah, customer service. There you go. These sometimes I'm searching for the words and people come up. Yeah, customers. You know what I mean? Thank you. So anyway, yeah. So they gave me back the money. So I was glad about that. So you know,
Well,
because
it's good.
yeah,
But yeah, I mean, all of the care, I think, and the money that you spent, and just really making sure that she's comfortable. Because I can't, seeing a animal the way that you found her
yeah,
and just kept her from then on. I think
mhm,
that was meant to be. That was supposed to. She was supposed to be yours,
yeah.
and vice versa.
Well, when I lost the other one, when I cried on the steps, I said, "No more. I can't take anymore. I'm not going to get another dog. I'm not going to get another animal. That's it. I can't. That hurts too much. That's why." Okay. Next thing you know,
Yeah.
about 2, 3 months later, this dog shows up in the mailbox near my mailbox, and I took her in. So then I thought about one of my dogs. I had a reading with somebody, and I think I did it with you guys uh, one time in Zoom mediumship, uh, and I said, I think could this be one of my dogs I had when I was young? Her name was Blackie, and somebody said yes, it is.
Yeah.
So anyway, strange, eh? Yeah,
Um. No, but I was gonna say, can everyone hear
yeah.
me okay? Because my headphones aren't working, so I have to kind of scream here. But
No, it's okay.
um,
You're fine. I can hear you well.
okay. When you were talking about, animals and it hurts too much, and to get another one, I
Hmm.
think a lot of people, in some ways, grieve more and are more heartbroken when they lose their animals.
Yeah,
Um, because it's like animals are in that from that angelic realm, right?
yeah,
And they're here for that unconditional love. There's no conditions. Like when there's people, you can be mad at them, they can betray you. There's all of these other emotions involved. But with animals, it's just love. It's just
my dog, but
all encompassing, comfort. And that happened with my mom. She grieved for her cat
Mhm.
more than, I mean, a lot
Yeah,
more intensely than she did when my father passed.
yeah, of
And I
course.
could see why. Yeah. And she got her through my father's passing. And that was really hard. But yeah, I think some people do grieve a lot more than when they lose, actual humans. So it can be really devastating.
Yeah, because animals, they don't argue with you. They don't tell you to go far off, or they don't give up on you. They're always happy to see this. but some people don't know how to behave with animals. I'm telling you, you have to, animals, when you're kind to them, loving, they give it back to you. Honestly, give it back
Right.
to you. They're so they show you ways that incredible, incredible ways that they love you. They show you it. You can see it in their eyes. You can see it in their body language. You can see it all over the place. Okay, and that's unconditional love. It's pure
Right.
unconditional. So anyway, and they follow you around like Jesus. Yeah, she used to sit like the kitchen, and I have a hallway like about 3 feet wide hallway to the bedrooms, and she's pulling her neck, waiting for me to come out of the room. You know, come out of the room. This is my wife said that's what she does. She sits there, waits for you, and she hears noise. Trying to see if he's coming. So, yeah. She, anyway, uh, the dog loved my wife too because well, we both give her water. I'm the one that took her out a lot times, 3, 4 times a day. So. But I've had happy moments with that. I remember playing in the snow with her. She is so comical, like stick her friggin' head right in the snow and plow like a plow, then pull it up and look at me, or I throw snow on her and she go, and then stick it back in the snow. There you go. This is the best.
That's so fun.
Yeah,
I've always wanted to have an animal like that.
yeah.
But real quick, speaking of animals, well, in the chat, we have a new guest. If you can see on there where it says Ann Q Shepherd,
This
that
one?
is yes, that is my cousin, and she is amazing with animals.
Right.
My animals, they when she calls, they all come running in my room. She's got this gift where she can sense animals, she can heal them. They come to her, she understands them.
Yeah.
Even the roughest animals that most people don't even want to deal with, she has a
Mhm.
way of walking into a room and calming them down.
Yeah. My
Yeah,
Jenny was mistreated, I guess, because she was only 2 months. She was scared, and I just give her love, and my God, she was scared of other people. So that's why I noticed that because when she was young, I tried to we went to the store for a pet store anyway, and the lady came up and wanted to pet the dog, and she backed away and went up close to me instead of close to her. I said, "Uh-oh, this dog has been mistreated." So, and
yeah,
that's it. So anyway, but like she said, the divine knows you needed another pet and sent you. Yeah, that's what that was. That was I caught that. I was aware of that, and I said, "Geez, ain't it funny that I got another dog and I didn't want another one, but they gave me another one?" And I guess it helped me heal from the first one that I lost, and also I don't know. It's just I get everything I went through in my life. I guess it helped heal my whatever. You know what I mean? Because love for an animal is not like a human being at all. So I mean, there's not many
yeah,
human beings practice unconditional love. It's all conditional love, and that's different. There's a hell of a difference between that. Um, yeah. So anyway, yeah. So that's the whole story about my. Yeah,
that's
Lisa
amazing.
Foster, I got your question. I have Joanne, I had Pisces, I had Lisa Foster, and Andrea up there. So I did. I hope I didn't miss anybody, but I was trying to. Oh, Lisa, I wish I could have another cat, but yeah, but there's a responsibility towards animals too. Don't forget, there's people that they get dogs,
Hmm.
they get cats, and then they abandon them because they can't afford it or because they I don't know, all kinds of reasons. there's a responsibility when you adopt a cat, a dog. There's a responsibility for length of time till he's with you, okay, or
Yeah,
with her.
I
So
completely
people
agree.
don't think about it. They think, oh Jesus, and then they grab it and then they say, oh Jesus, I didn't think it was that expensive for food and things like that, and then they abandon it anywhere, any place. I don't like. I think that's really cruel. So how would you like
Yeah,
you abandon your kids in the friggin' anywhere and let somebody else pick it up?
yeah,
Yeah,
it's tough, especially with the crazy weather. Um,
yeah,
that was something we encountered when we went to Texas. Was they
hmm
had a lot of kind of stray animals that seemed emaciated and weren't fed, and it was so hot. And the party that we went to, the dog jumped up on the quince table where her cake was and ate
yeah.
the cake. But I
Jeez.
don't think, yeah, I don't blame them because they were starving. I didn't have like normally I have little like what I call like purse candy and stuff. I didn't have none of that because we were traveling and I was trying to, kind of pack light. But yeah, I felt so bad for just the animals in the heat up here and then going down there and 100 weather. Um, it's heartbreaking sometimes.
I just wanted to say welcome to Steve 00. I got your picture that you sent me that you were with some psychic genes. So they're both pictured together. They met in some place there where she was there doing readings, and they met together. And he sent me a picture of them, both of them. So that was nice.
Wow.
He's asking also for you, Jay. Hi, Ron and Jay. Not sticking around. Jay finally got to see my mom's video. Yeah,
I did. I did.
it's
She
she's.
she
You see the energy of that woman. I mean, it's amazing, eh? Really.
that I don't know where she's getting it. She was just getting her groove on, Ron. When I'm watching the video, I'm like, there's no way she's 90. They were at the wedding and they were like, go, go,
Yeah.
go, go. And she just was getting it. And she's so sweet. And you can just tell that she has a lot of life around her and energy. So thank you for sending me that. It was really touching to watch that interaction between you and your family.
Do you feel like I feel? I think his mom practices unconditional love. I mean, she pours right out of her.
Yeah.
It,
Yep.
it does, and it shows. I
It,
mean,
it yeah,
there's a
it
difference
radiates
between,
off.
yeah, it radiates all around, and it also, Steve, you're helping your mother do that because your love has has what do you mean, supporting her or something. It just encourages her to go on somehow. You know what I mean? I don't know how to put it.
Yeah,
She radiates like it's coming out of her. Like
she's
wow. I'd
cute.
love to see more people like that. So yeah,
Yeah. And I wouldn't mind living that long as I was feeling
yeah,
okay. If
yeah.
I could move around fast,
Mhm.
I'd be okay.
She's amazing. She's amazing. I mean, there
Hmm.
very rarely I've seen people that age like that. I've seen people disintegrate even before 60, uh, spending their time sitting in a friggin' um, I was going to say friggin', there's stores, sitting on a bench in a hall these stores, like the Walmarts, like and well, not in Walmarts, but these big where there's a lot of stores. I don't know how to say that in English. Shopping centers. Okay,
Right.
sitting there all day and just looking at people. They're so sad. It's sad to watch that because you can see the sadness in their face. Like they got nobody to talk to, nobody
Yeah,
to, yeah, love, support. But your mother is wow. It's just lit up. Yeah,
it's amazing.
yeah. Anyway,
It is.
so I hope you guys are enjoying this conversation. But yeah, at the mall, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. So it's in this world we need more people like that. That
Yeah.
trying to fight like that. And they're unconditional love. I'm talking about unconditional love, not judging, just going with
Hmm.
life, smiling, sending love to everybody. So
Yeah.
just like we do
Yeah.
in these lives, in these chats between us, uh, we're not here to tell anybody you to do this, do that. We're just here to support and send that
Right.
love. So we can get over this crap that's just going on in the friggin' world. It's awful. It's really awful.
Yeah.
And yeah.
But those
Uh, mhm.
what are they called? Those photos that have like the dogs and stuff playing poker.
Yeah.
One night, me and my daughter were kind of joking around like we do, and we were like, I wonder if in the dogs world, if they have a picture of humans like on the wall, like playing tarot cards, like how we do on Saturday.
Yeah.
Like the whole charade of that. And it was just kind of funny because we were just thinking about, how they see us, and
Mhm.
if they have accents, or if they could talk, what would they sound like, stuff like that.
Yeah. That's funny. But I know that animals talk. They can communicate telepathically,
Yeah.
and also when they're even physically here, when they look, they can see on the other side. They see,
Yeah.
or like my dog used to turn around, look at the door, go whoop, like woof, woof, like this, and she's seeing somebody that
Hmm.
uh, uh,
Yeah. They're
oh,
they're
family
like
member.
security.
Yeah.
I like that.
Mhm.
They know when it's good and when it's bad energy.
Yeah.
And like my mom's cat that passed away, my other like little cat nephew, he'll crawl up on the wall and kiss, like try to kiss or paw her picture, where her
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
where her collar is and stuff. And sometimes I see her running around and he'll notice it too. It's always been like that with all of the cats that I've had. And the dog that you saw earlier, I introduced you to, my little pet nephew.
You ever have a
So
cat that look in the mirror and when they saw themselves in the mirror, they go, ah! So then the other one in the mirror goes like this, but the same cat looking in the mirror, you know, jumping up like
my
this and
daughter,
like, yeah, what the hell is that? Yeah, the
yeah,
cat.
if they've never seen a mirror,
Yeah,
I can't imagine what they think. Because
yeah.
the first time our cat saw a mirror, it was just kind of a weird, situation where she didn't know what to do. But
Mm.
now she loves it.
My golden retriever and lab, she was. I found that little cat in the field one time, and it was abandoned by the mother. So we brought her in. We fed her by in a little bottle, like a nipple on it and everything. Brought her back to life. Really, really, because she's
Yeah.
small, but small. So when it grew up, it thought that the dog was her mom. So jump in the chair, jump on the back of the dog. The dog would go, "Arr," let her do that, and all of a sudden, the dog would lay down, and the cat would start grabbing her nipples and trying to, feed herself off the dog. And that was funny. And the dog would let her do that. She let her do that. So that was so and funny. That cat, she it died too, but that cat, he did some really special things. Sometimes funny. Run under the rug, and then pull his head out and look at us. She's completely under the rug. I don't know how the hell he got there, but made himself go underneath and then pull himself and pull the head. And that's where you're hiding, your little bird. So
Yeah.
just
They, they're silly like that. I think it's so cute. Yeah. Or for instance, like I was saying, my cousin that's in the chat will sometimes
yeah,
have to call her when my cat disappears because I can't find her.
yeah.
And she'll be able to locate her in my house. And I'm like, where? We looked one night for 4 hours and couldn't find her. She was sleeping in my closet. We already checked there. I didn't
Yeah,
notice. I
yeah,
moved some stuff around. And
Yeah.
I couldn't find her. She wasn't moving. We're calling her, we're banging around, nothing. And then she just pops out 4 hours later, like, oh, hey. I was
Mhm.
so nervous. My daughter was crying. It was crazy. But yeah, they get a little silly like that.
I'd like to ask a question of your friend there.
Yeah,
I
she's
want.
amazing.
She's good at that. I just wonder if she has a message from I love Jenny that passed on Thursday. So, you know, just
Just ask her.
just a
No,
little thing, not much. If she has a message from her, yeah, they can find hiding places. I know they do stuff there. Wow, really funny. Oh,
yeah. So let's see. I think she's still in the chat.
I hope so. By the way, I have your questions, folks. I have five up there, so
Okay.
not to worry. We'll get to them. I just wanted to talk about this a little bit too for a little while. um, yeah,
No, I
but,
totally understand. I totally understand.
yeah, yeah. And I
Um,
want to thank everybody for all the comments and all the kind words and all the comments you left on that post. That's a lot of people there. So 80,
yeah,
80 thumbs up and 41 comments in the whole chat. So thank you so much.
yeah, very
Uh,
heartwarming.
And I just want to say it helps a person that lost an animal when you get comments and love back like that. It helps. It really helps the person, you know, to get all that support and all that love. I mean, it helps. Like I said, I'm on a healing journey towards my healing journey, but your messages really count.
Yeah.
Oh, she said not a message that I can see. I'm still trying to hone in on my gifts. Okay. Well, when you
But when
can.
she gets them, she'll
Yeah,
let
when
me
you
know. When she'll let
okay.
me know.
It's all good.
She's good at. But
Mhm.
I know I put her on the spot, so I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. But she gets when she gets the messages, she's like me, where when we're meeting and stuff during the week, if I don't get it out, it drives me nuts. But yeah, when she gets them, it's
He says, in my head, I see she is with
she's
you.
with
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I know that. And I
yeah,
told her, you know what I told her? No, people are going to think I'm weird. I'm not weird. I told her that when my time comes, I'll be with you.
yeah,
We'll meet again. So you know what? And I told her that, and but so when Akila said, "I see her with wings," I saw a freaking dog with wings. Hey, this is fun. That's what I heard. This is fun. It's better than four
yeah.
legs. Yeah, I'm free, So yeah,
Well, the picture that I posted with the dog's hand in the human's hand, that's what I just kept getting. And then when you started telling me how she put her paw like on your shoulder and
yeah.
stuff, that I kept getting that really sweet connection.
That's what she said. Rod, I see her rubbing her nose as she's nudging you to say she's here. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Uh, just wanted to say hi to Maxime Ledouceur, who just joined us. Thank you for being here. So,
yeah,
so a big thank you to all the comments and you know. So I know what it feels like to you lose a loved one like an animal like that because you have like a burning sensation deep in your gut. That's what happened. I think that's normal for everyone that has an animal loses one. So like a big burning sensation deep in the gut. Yeah, that's the only way I can explain it. So yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Well, I'm glad that the comments and the people and all of the love is helping, because I know it's tough.
Always
And
helping.
that's why I
Yeah,
said if you wanted to take a break tonight, I totally understood. And when you said no, I want to continue, I said I'm here. We're doing
yeah,
it then.
yeah. Well, I wanted to thank everybody who sent time and you know thank everybody's comments, everybody's kind words, support, and things like that. It's my way of being able to thank them all at the same time, whatever life, instead of
Yeah. Yes. Thank you, everyone, for being here. I know there's a lot going on these past couple weekends before Halloween, so there's lots of shows, and it's a busy night.
yeah. We just lost a video and it came back. He's going, yeah, funny. It's computer sometimes, boy. Yeah. Okay. So I Kiba Alliance is in the house. Thank you, thank you. I think I saw Marcia Green in the house too, a little while. Uh, Sorry, folks, if I didn't say hi. I was talking about my loss of my beloved dog, Jenny. But after 14 years, I have good memories of her, all kinds of things.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm just in the chat. Just trying to say hello to everyone here in the chat because
Yeah.
it's
So Andrea says she said she saw him in the kitchen the other day. I don't know. Yeah, well, there's one person that said that she lost her cat in July. A comment, and she came in her dreams later on, about a month later, came in her dreams. So, and she said, "I hope it happens to you." So, geez, that was kind of her
yeah,
to say that. So, you know,
yeah,
don't worry when you say those things. That this is all being truthful and being honest and sharing that energy with everybody. You're not weird because you say those things, because these are real, the real energy.
yeah, yeah. When my cat passed away, my very first one, when I was like in third grade, I was pregnant, and I remember thinking, because she used to play with my daughter in her stomach, and I was really excited for them to
Yeah.
meet. And then she was old; she was about 14 as well, and she started having seizures when I went into labor. And
Mhm.
Ron, I'm telling you, right when I was giving birth, that same hour, my cat was crossing over,
Yeah.
and I was trying to like think of ways to get out of the. There was no way I could get out of labor. I wasn't. So my sisters had to run and take the cat to the vet, and because my dad had called. But that really was the only way I think that I was able to cope, because any other way I probably would have been way too upset.
Mhm.
But yeah, literally as I'm giving birth, my cat is crossing over, and it was really strange to see her once I did, deliver my daughter, to see
Mhm.
my cat's energy. So that was, and then afterwards she came and sat behind my legs, like when you lay on your side and you
Yeah.
curl your legs up and sit behind your knees. She used to do that all the time. And so when I finally fell asleep, when I came to my parents after I had my daughter, my cat came, in my dreams, and then I woke up because I felt that nudge behind me, and that was like her way of letting me know she was okay and she was good.
Lisa Foster said my dog came to me in my dreams after she passed. There you go. So,
That's wonderful.
but I know I'll see her. It's just that
Okay.
when I don't know.
Yep.
When it's time for me, uh,
Mm-hmm.
I will. But I remember doing a reading for somebody one time, and this reading, it surprises you when you do mediumship. Not without cards, just no cards, no tools, nothing. We were practicing mediumship, and this lady was over 60 years old or something like that. And okay, I said, "Oh, I see a yellow cat or a yellow brownish cat." Then I said, "Oh, then I see a little girl, and I think it's you, and I think that goes to sleep with teddy bears." And I was wondering what I was saying because I didn't know nothing. Because this lady, she was all her life uh, uh, had dogs instead of cats. Okay, she was crying, the tears falling down her face when I looked at her on the Zoom that we were on a messenger there we were doing this practice. She had tears in her eyes.
Mhm.
She called her husband. She said, "Come here, come here." And then she said, "Nobody knew that." And I picked up a cat that she used to sleep with. Okay, the cat died in her bed, so she never had another cat. It was in her childhood, like, another cat in her life. She used to sleep with teddy bears, and then she got dogs all her life and never got a cat because of that.
Wow.
Because I pulled that one out. Oh my God! And she couldn't believe that I pulled that one out, and I said that I didn't know nothing about it. So yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway,
It is mediumship is different in that way. And speaking of, hi Cat Mama, how's Pookie?
yeah.
Um, I know she's still trying to get Pookie to get out of the street life, but Pookie is a street cat, and that's what she's gonna do. But
Yeah.
yeah, it's animals are
Well,
definitely amazing.
but I know Cat Mama Meow knows about loving animals, and when you lose one, it's pretty intense. Put it that way, because unconditional love. They give you unconditional love.
Yeah,
They're
a
like
lot of
kids.
people in the
They're like our kids. I mean, I don't have kids, so
they're your kids.
no. So
Yeah, they're your fur babies.
yeah, that's
Yeah,
it. So anyway, after 14 years, it's quite a thing. But 14 a good years, because I I I, I know she had a good life with me. So
yeah,
real good life and happy about it. So she tried to stay here as long as she could, but eventually.
they do that. And you have to sometimes you have to give them permission, or kind of tell them, it's okay to go. You give them that look, because they will hang on, and their timing is amazing. Sometimes it's like,
Thank
you
you for
once you
understanding
have
about it. Yeah. Yeah, she said she just saw it. Yeah, I had so many comments, so many people that commented.
yeah,
So that your support is well. Thank you for your support. I mean, and prayers, and that energy works. It actually works. I can feel it. I can feel it coming from everybody for that. I can feel it, and it helps. It helps
yeah,
my healing journey. Put it that way. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Because I shared that with you guys. I sort of knew the it would come back. But that's the way energy works. So yeah. Anyway,
hmm
so I thank everybody for that. Oh, okay. People coming in. I think we better answer some
yeah.
questions.
Some people are just, yeah, they're just stopping by to. Some of them are stopping by to say hello. Thank you, Fatima. Just to show their support, and
Thank you so
it's
much.
just yeah,
It helps. It really helps. No matter what you go through, even if it's not a loss of a beloved animal, even if it's something you're going through hardship, that love, that
yeah,
support, it creates uh, a healing process, which the person needing it
yeah.
receives it. Okay, it does work. So okay. Joanne says, "Hi, Ron and Jay. I think question. My family wants me to go to the holidays to New Mexico. Should I go? It will be for 2 months." I have Joanne, Pisces, Paula, Lisa Foster, Andrea, and Leslie up there. So no questions. Um,
You're hesitant.
yeah. Well, I was going to say something about how does. No, Dan, put your question up there if you want. I was going to say, how you feel, how you comfortable with that going to your family, for the holidays. You think you're comfortable with that, or there's something intriguing you or something, like bothering you? Mm. You always have free will. Uh, you don't
Mhm.
have to do what I am I'm just doing a reading, doing a feeling. But there's something. Um, that yeah, you're hesitant. Like I'm gonna say, like Jay said, you're hesitant about something.
I'm kind of feeling like they drain you, or like you feel um, your energy
Oh,
shifts, or it's kind of tiring. Um, like I this card that I is the personal alchemy card, and
hmm
that's your actual personal energy that shifts and changes.
hmm
Let's see. Is it the amount of time that you're worried about, like the 2 months? Because that's kind of a long time. Mhm. Someone's lighting off M80s in my neighborhood.
Okay, I got your question then. Yeah,
Hi,
but
Auntie Pro.
I'm also okay. You know what? I'm gonna say something about that. The energy is so changing. It's so new that we cannot, or we're awakened to. Geez, I'm tired of old energy. I'm tired of doing like like before. You see what I mean? You get my what I'm saying? Like you might, Joanne, you might be attracted to new stuff, something that gives you, oh boy, breathe it in, life. Maybe the old routine is not working for you anymore. Does that make any sense? I don't know if I'm saying it.
Yeah, there's a push and pull, a tug.
Yeah. Um,
Back and
you know what? Because we're all evolving, and old stuff doesn't work anymore. Like we don't have the same passion that we did before, or the same attraction that before. You might be attracted to something new, something else. Some, I don't know. Put it that way. Uh, I don't know if that makes sense for you, but um, I pulled two cards for you, Joanne. Um, not how long. It's not how long. No, not how long. Okay.
okay,
I think there's something, you know, it may be, I don't know, something to do with relationships or,
hmm
yeah. I have the Eight of Wands. Uh, the Eight of Wands, you see all these wands, they have new leaves on the end of it. So I think there's new growth uh, because that's the Eight of Wands, they have all new leaves on the end of it. There's new growth. And then I get maybe you're at the moment right now. We're not there yet. The holidays, but a couple months. Yeah.
right.
Uh, we're at what, October, November, December. Yeah. Um, then I got the Seven of Cups. Uh, don't know. It's confusing. It's like, ooh, which one do I? There's a
Yeah,
confusion about it. Yeah. So it's not clear enough. I'd wait till the dusk. What I mean dust goes
settle.
settles
Yeah.
and things clear out before you make a decision. Okay. There you
Well,
go. I knew there was something. I knew there was something. You just said something. I knew there was something. She says, I don't like New Mexico anymore, but I miss my grandkids and great grandkids.
okay.
That's it. Yeah.
Yeah, then
That's where
that's
that's where a lot of
simple.
confusion goes. Yeah, a lot of confusion. But um
That's a tough, yeah, because
Oh, that's
I'm
tough for
getting
sure.
the Mommy Watsa card, which is the naked, and that's about being vulnerable or feeling
Yeah,
exposed or just not feeling like you're out of your element and like you're not comfortable, being you, being your
yeah,
authentic you in that environment. But when, yeah, I can understand it's that pull when you want to see the the kids, but the place is not the best.
yeah. I
And
understand.
I'm assuming,
Yeah, yeah, but mm. But I let the dust settle first of all before you make a decision on that. Uh, because time heals in a way. It heals or it clears up.
hmm
Just so maybe you'll decide to not do a couple months, but maybe do not so long. So anyway, I don't know, but you always have free choice, free will. I
yeah,
mean,
I would say look for the signs.
yeah,
Um, the little synchronicities as far as that are going to line up to tell you when the timing is, or
yeah.
when, I don't know what's worse, the car, the issue with the car, or I mean, because she has some really back
Well,
and
she got a
forth,
car
and
fixed. I think the insurance paid their car, so they paid
yeah,
for it.
but I'm saying like it's that same energy I get where I'm like, oh my gosh, I can feel the hesitation back and forth, like what do I do?
Your friend just mentioned something. She said, "Sit and quiet your mind to see what makes you happy on the inside, and then you will get your answer." Like Ron said, free will is at play. There it is. Yeah, because you don't want to be. Uh, I don't know how to put this. Be at somebody's mercy. Put it that way.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
and then
and
you know
that's that
that
naked
one.
part, being
Yeah,
exposed.
yeah,
Yeah,
being exposed and you know I hate the word being used, but I know what it feels like to be used by people. Just to, yeah, yeah. So she said, "Okay,
mm,
thank you, love both."
no
Just
problem.
let it flow and things,
It
sort
will
of
it will work out. Yeah,
work out
it
in a
will.
way,
Yeah.
But there's other ways. There's also other ways you can see your grandkids. Sometimes, I don't know. Today they have internet, they have Zoom, they have other ways of doing that. Or maybe they can come visit you. I don't know. I don't know about your family, things like
Mhm.
that. So anyway, I mean, I know you're a kind of person that is really good hearted and you gave a lot for others. Maybe you know, it's time to think about creating a space of love for yourself a little bit like you know what I mean? So I hope that answered your question. That's all I have for you. And Jay, you have something else to add to that? No?
No, I mean, it was just that the naked card and the exposure and that
Yeah. That's it.
push and pull back and forth. But I think it's going to work out fine. It's just a matter of timing, and I know that the amount of time isn't an issue, but something you're going to get a sign if you sit with it, it'll come to you.
Yeah, you have to be comfortable with everything that it fits with you. Enjoy. You have to have joy, first of all. Just, oh Jesus, I have to go there. Imagine going on you gotta go something on a trip and oh shit, I gotta go there. And you don't like it. Imagine what you feel like. You know what I mean? You don't have, oh boy, I'm going on vacation, yeah, blah 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 blah. It's not like that, and that's where it gets, and
Hmm.
energy doesn't lie to you. Energy doesn't lie to you. So put it that way.
Yeah. And then you can also just ask your guides for the situation that you are in to make it the best that it can be
Yeah,
within that space.
yeah,
Um, that's what's worked for me in the past is that if I have to go and be in this environment, please let it be the best that it can be, and let me find all of the
That's
great
it.
parts
Yeah.
to it, the fun things, and all of the silver lining of it if it's not going to be the best. But I
Oh,
think the kids are the silver and the white lining that is going to make it amazing. So
she says I FaceTime with them all the time. There you go. Is that an internet thing? FaceTime.
it's like Zoom. Yeah, it's just like Zoom.
There you go. I picked that up. So
Yeah.
yeah. So but I mean, you have free will, and it depends how you feel when the time comes. I mean, answering these questions right now, it's like you're being told. It's not clear. Let the dust clear out, and you always have
Right.
free will. So. And don't forget to um, boundaries, eh? Talking about boundaries and things like that, see, all the time, because
Yeah.
your feelings are important. Your well-being is important as much as those two grandkids
Yeah.
and your family. So it's not easy. I mean, can be done. Okay, Pisces Pilot, message from spirit guides, please. You're welcome.
Good.
Thank you. Thank you for your question, Joanne, and I hope that answered you, resonate with you. Message from spirit guides. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Thank you for uh, sharing your time with us on this Saturday night. And
Okay.
oh, she says, but if I stay here, I will be alone for the holidays. That's that's a hard one. That's that's a hard one right there. So
Yeah.
yeah, I understand that.
Yeah.
I really do. That's where we get pulled into something. But ask for help from your guides and your angels, and you know.
You said it. Took it right out of my. Yep. I was
Okay,
just gonna say the same.
yeah, Lisa Foster, Andrea, Lisa, that artist is up there. So Pisces, Paula. Oh, okay.
Okay.
There's some kind of celebration coming for you. I see there's a celebration coming for you, a reunion, a reunion, happy reunion. Um, what I got besides that? Oh, jeez.
I'm getting a lot of options, like directions.
Hi, Arlene. Welcome, Arlene Fournier. Yeah. Uh, I got okay. I got picked three cards in the that I pulled from the One World Tarot. First card I got is the Nine of Pentacles. This is like all the work you did, all the putting seeds. Now you're going to start harvesting those seeds. The good work you put, the the work you put in your life. Okay, I have the Nine of Pentacles, and this person is actually harvesting pinnacles, like reaching out, and you know. Um, then I have the Three of Cups, reunion, relationship, happy moments. Okay,
And
happy moments. Then the last card I got, I got, I got the King of Swords. Boy, this is wrong. He knows what he's doing. So you got the okay. You got like you okay. You're on the right path. You're on the right journey. Keep doing what you're doing. Uh, and that's what I heard the first first time I you're doing great. That's what I heard. The first thing I heard when you asked your question was you're doing great. And I guess the cards pull that I pulled proved it. So you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I hope that resonated with you.
Off with their head. She's funny.
That's what the King Swords for, right? Chop their heads off.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Well,
Those vampires. Get rid of them.
I got
Yeah.
the direction
Okay.
guardian, and
Okay.
that's choosing your path, all the directions that you could possibly go
Yeah.
in that way. But then I'm also getting the Earth Mother, feeling loved and comforted. So there's that comfort that you're receiving from your team as well. And I got the Seek card, which is sitting down, kind of getting quiet. And if you can see, I may need to turn my light down, but she's just there and in nature, and she's just like receiving and taking everything in. So you've got these directions to choose from, but they're all in support, especially the Earth Mother card, feeling loved and comforted. They're giving you an extra hug, like a big hug,
Hmm.
like a one that is like extra tight. Like I'm kind of getting that you feel like you need that.
Yeah.
There's some
Yeah.
anxiety.
You need that support. You need that love. But you've done the work. You've done the work. I mean,
Yeah,
really well. So
yeah. It's your that good reception is coming. I know you don't feel it right now, but that work that you've done, that reward, that confirmation of like you did it, things are gonna yeah, it's coming. But they're just giving you that big hug.
well deserved. I just heard. I do have headaches. I never get now wrapping around. Um, She says she has headaches. I had headaches for a while, and you know what it was, especially here, uh, third eye, like a
Hmm.
pressure. And this, I'm there. What the hell is this? It's the downloads. It's the change. It's the transformation.
Yeah,
It creates a pressure, and
it's I've
it's
been through
really
it.
unknown energy, unknown territory we're going into. Okay, and we just don't know how to deal with it. We just have to embrace it and go with the flow. That's all I can tell you.
Yeah.
There's nothing guide us
What
actually, but that's all.
what helped me when that was happening was I noticed that my third eye chakra was too open,
Yeah.
and I was receiving and getting downloads a lot. And it was to the point where I was wearing sunglasses at night. I had all of the lights always dimmed on my screens and in my room, and everything just seemed so bright all the time. And the headaches were just nonstop. And it wasn't until I would sit and I would basically try to balance all of my chakras from head to toe several times a day because they would get knocked out of whack, and try to kind of ask for help in that way with angels and guides to
Mhm.
help me handle all of the downloads I was receiving because it was a lot. Um, and then the headaches would make me tired, and it came on this big cycle. And it was headaches to where like medication did not work, and that's how I knew that it was more spiritual than like something else. Because they were really intense, but they were different than other headaches that I've ever gotten, or migraines. So I don't know
She
if you
said
experienced that as
she says
well.
pendant said it wasn't COVID or sinus, but serious. And sometimes it could be some food that your diet also can do that. Depending,
Hmm.
things are so changing that sometimes we need to. I don't know. She said, and then also she added, I never felt anything like this before. That's right.
I'm
You know what?
saying, yep, it's
It,
different.
I always can get it checked out. You always can get a checkup. So anyway, but
They're
they might
different.
not. Yeah, but
Hmm.
I've had those things, and I didn't. I'm not. I don't know what's going on. I just don't know. I feel this way. I feel this way. But I ask my wife sometimes, and I said, she said, "Yeah, I feel that way too." So, I'm not the only one. So it's not. And it's nothing to do with COVID or these things. Yeah. She said, "That's
Yeah.
why I need a hug." Well, I'll send you a divine, unconditional love hug from the universe.
Okay, good.
There
She's
you
going to the doctor. That's
go.
good.
Yeah.
But
Oh, she got
yeah,
the
the
doctor
headache.
tomorrow. Yeah, okay. Okay. That's
Yeah,
great.
the headache.
Okay. But I
Mine are
would.
coming back.
I don't think I'm not worried. I don't get a feeling of worrying or panicking or anything like that. So just
No, I'm not getting that it's something horrible.
no.
Um, but mine have been coming back lately too. And
Um,
ways that I sometimes stop it is, for instance, I'll wear a hat like I'm doing. I had one this morning, and that kind of closes some stuff off and protects my head in that way. If I'm out in public from receiving stuff, or I'll put a crystal where it'll sit behind the brim of the
yeah.
hat.
Yeah.
That helps. But I had one this morning, and something told me put a hat on, and it did help.
I always wear a hat outside against the sun. The sun is pretty bad when you.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, I know about that, but being an empath also, yeah, it resonates with what you were saying, Jason. I mean, we pick up energies from somebody and ask for protection also. So you know, uh, uh, I've even felt. Uh, I've even being an empath. I've even felt people sending me ill intentions of energy
Yep. Psychic attacks.
from
Yep.
far away, and I'm telling you, I felt them, and I said,
Yep.
Jesus.
Yep.
I ask myself, dude, I'm making this stuff up. No, you're not making this stuff up.
Nope.
Jesus. But how can I know I'm not making it? Then the proof, bang. Oh wow. It blows my mind when it happens though, really. Because I
Hmm.
question that. I don't want to make stuff up that it's unreal, but spirit has a way of proving you're feeling the right when you're empath. But you have to listen to it. Don't don't let yourself drag into it all the way down because you can go a long way with that stuff. Oh Jesus. Okay, there you go. You see what I mean? Uh,
Yeah.
Shelby Lisa, she said, my cousin just told me that her 6-year-old daughter has been diagnosed with ADHD, and she is an
HD.
empath. She cries a lot about things that are not personal. There you go.
Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah. And that manic energy that sometimes you can either be like the hyper kind, or just the you know where you can't really pay attention, but you're not hyper, like you can sit still but you just can't focus. That was something that me and my daughter dealt with too, because it wasn't the hyper kind, but we had trouble focusing. But what I noticed is a lot of people that do have abilities
Yeah.
get labeled, with different types of ADHD or autism, or you know, some
Hmm.
things are not all misdiagnosed, but I've noticed some of them, a lot of when it comes to their abilities, they will doctors sometimes will look at it according to what they know in the book. But the spiritual aspect of it is just being there for her and letting her know that, do you feel like these are your feelings? And just have her describe them. And sometimes writing them down or just speaking them out gets the energy and all of that manic or that uncomfortable feeling that she doesn't understand. It will, come out of her, because I know what it's like to hold that and you don't understand it. And then it sometimes can turn to pain.
Somebody just said Pisces, Paula. She said, "True, my ears were ringing when I left a message for True Warrior." I had those symptoms. Sometimes it's like, Jesus, I did. I think it was this summer or maybe in the spring. I had this ringing, and I put my finger in my ear because of the vibration. This this ringing in my ears, or maybe it's the right. But then I found out that sometimes uh, I had to listen what they were trying to say. Tell me, it's just bizarre. It's really weird. And I had that worked on. I had my ears worked on somehow through that ringing process. I don't know if somebody else can get that when they have their gifts opened up like that. But I had
Yeah.
this freaking it didn't. It lasted for a while, then whoops, it goes away and then comes back. And then sometimes it'll switch on the other side. I had that. Anyway,
Yeah, me too.
it's like a pressure, yeah.
Yeah. Or if it's not really, I've had um different types of ringing, like it'll be in different ears depending
Yeah,
on if it's spirit, like people who've crossed over versus my team, or
yeah.
a download. All of them are different. Sometimes I'll go deaf in one ear for maybe 5 to 10 seconds, and then it'll stop out of nowhere, or it'll just be so high pitched that it makes me stop and pay attention and try to take everything in and remember that
Mhm.
moment. And then sometimes I don't know where it's coming from, and I don't know, what the download is until later.
Oh, that's true. Your friend said journaling helps. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. It
Oh,
does.
I had a lot of a lot of things, especially when I didn't always do this channel or reading like this and things like that, but I did before, like, maybe 30 some odd years ago. And Jesus, Spirit did some stuff to me that you wouldn't believe. Uh, took over, like that, really, really take over your speech and make me say stuff that I wouldn't. It surprised the hell out of me. Even fear. I was scared for a while because Jesus, how come? I wasn't used to this stuff. Like I didn't even know I was an empath. Somebody said, "You're an empath." What the hell is an empath? I had to look it up. When I found out all the what an empath is, Jesus, I had all of them check my. Yeah, I feel like that. I feel like this. I do that. Oh yeah, yeah. And I said, oh my God, I didn't even know what an empath was. But one time, like there was one time that I was following spiritual people before where they have groups and things like that. And when it started, they started the following tarot reading. It was called Tarot from Marseille. So they had all tarot cards, and I was invited for breakfast with them. So I was there sitting at the table watching those cards flying around. Everybody is reading everybody, and then Spirit takes over and says, bang. I took somebody right in front of me that was reading the other one. I took over and I said, ding, bang, bang, bang. And the person got up and said, oh my God, you read tarot. I was stunned. I was shocked because I didn't believe that was coming out of my mouth. But I
Mhm.
told that person something only her knew. And that really sparked, wow, the whole table just shut down when I did that. So, and like that. And no, 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 no. And I tried tried to, what I didn't understand what's happening to me. So, but I've had those things happen to me. There's one when I was younger. I was living with another guy, a male guy. He was gone to work, so we both know this girl that called. So she called and she said, "I went to get a job today," and I went, and I said, "You went there, 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 and you got this, 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 this." And she said, "Oh my God, you followed me." And I couldn't understand. It floored the hell out of me,
Yeah.
scared the shit out of me, completely scared me. That. completely. You know, I said, I can't do this anymore. There's no way I'm going to do this. It scared me. She
Yeah. It,
said, no,
yeah.
I didn't follow you, but I couldn't freaking explain the thing. And
Yep.
then I
It's
got
scary.
into then I bought cards, like the cards, and I
Yeah.
started doing readings, but there was no channel. There was no YouTube channel. So I had people call me at night. What's going to happen next? What's going to happen? Oh shit! I got so pissed off. I threw the cards away because I didn't want to do this anymore. People were hanging on like, what's the next thing? Next thing they hang on. Every word you say, they take it for this. And I said, I
Yeah.
can't be
Yeah.
responsible for that. I'm not going to be responsible. And I got pissed off at myself. And I said, I'm not doing this anymore. Well, guess what? About 30 years later, or something like that, I got my own channel and I'm doing it because they got me back into it. They pulled me in
Yeah.
slowly. And there's a person said, uh, they've been waiting for you for a long time. So that's the person said the reading I got. So they
Mhm.
wanted me here. So anyway, and I said, what the hell am I going to do in a YouTube channel? Do readings like everybody else. I didn't want to do this. Then my near death experience, and that the near death experience I had. Then I said, what the hell am I going to name my channel? In a couple of seconds, I had it. Ron Unconditional Love Thoreau. That's where it came
Yep.
from. And I never changed it since then. So yeah. Yeah, it's a responsibility, but I didn't want to, as you can see me right now. I don't try to copy anybody. The people that know me, I don't copy anybody. I do me. And if you're gonna share these gifts with people, your intentions has to be good intentions. You don't do it for make money. That's not my thing anyway. You don't do it for other things, but your intention has to be good to help other people. That is what's coming in, and it has to be from the heart, not up here. That doesn't work. This thing spins and spins and spins. You got to get out of that whole thing and do you
But
uniquely
right,
you.
I mean, you just put it. Like I said in my post when I said it just kind of came to me when I was like, raw, authentic, and
Yeah,
real, because that's you. You don't try to copy. You have your own way of doing things. You don't compete. It's a pure you're choosing to be here. You had a beloved animal just pass, and you're here with me talking to these people in the chat and the people who are going to watch later. And not a lot of people can or would choose to do that, you know?
mhm. And there's another
And
thing. Yeah, I give you a secret. So, some people think I read tarot. I don't read tarot. I don't actually, and I don't read tarot. People think, because I had the word tarot. Yes, I have cards. I have tarot cards, but you have this little book that explains what that means, what that means, what that means. I don't follow that. Excuse my
yeah,
language crap because that is somebody else's version of tarot cards. What I do, I I do it intuitively, mediumship, do it the way, and if I pull cards, then I put my unique energy into it, okay? And it comes out the way it comes out, the way I feel about the card. I don't
yeah,
go, well, that card means that, that's card. I know people that study this stuff. You go nuts if you try to learn every friggin'
yeah.
tarot card, what it means, what it
It's
means,
a
what
lot.
it means. I mean, wow. I don't do that. So, yeah. Hi, Lucie Mercier. She just came in the chat. Yeah.
Um, I was gonna say, Shelby, I agree. Yeah, there's a lot of families out there that kind of have that hidden, not so much spoken, gift. It's in my family. Like I said, my cousin who's here now, we now are discovering we have more people in our family that are gifted, and nobody really said anything.
Mhm.
And it it brought us a lot closer once you realize that you're not. People think you're weird, or all of those judgments people want to call
Yeah.
you. because they have abilities, but a lot of them aren't even admitting their own children may have them, or their own, whoever in their family does. Because it's
But
not
that's
something
true.
to be ashamed.
Tarot is a tool. It is always a tool. But
Mhm.
if you want to do, I practice mediumship with other people, with other fantastic readers. Okay, they can use tools, but when we practice mediumship, we do it without cards most of
Yeah,
the time. Okay, don't pull
yeah,
cards, and then you develop your intuition, your muscle, your clairvoyant, or your. I see pictures, I hear things, and I feel things. I'm really good at feeling things because I'm
yeah.
strong impact.
And that safe space to practice is really the difference. To be able to just say, look, I'm not
Mm.
really sure. I'm still honing my gifts. These are the things that I'm getting. And then to be able to be the sitter or the reader, how we do, Ron.
Yeah,
And we just say, look, if you're not getting the information, or let me know, because then it just basically helps you kind of key in and tune your own spiritual like glossary of how you read energy and people and pictures, because we have all kinds of exercises that we do to keep that like
yeah.
muscle strong and to keep it, um, focused, because
There's
there's
one
so
thing
much
I
energy.
learned when I was going through the mediumship. One thing I learned at first, okay, because what I've been through in my childhood with the abuse and everything, I had self confidence issues, I had trust issues, and I learned with
Mhm.
mediumship, I had to learn the first thing that comes to you, the first thing that comes to your intuition says that, well, just, I used to say, that don't make sense. No, you should say it. That don't make sense. And then I said, oh, geez, I should have said that. I thought about it, or it came to me and I didn't say it. Then I learned that to always trust the first thing that comes and say it,
Yeah,
whether it makes sense or not. Because when you're in the self confidence, lack of self confidence and trust, you you sort of in the fear. Well, yeah, but that could be wrong. You don't want to be wrong,
yeah,
but who the hell? I mean, I mean,
right,
that's it. And I'm not afraid anymore to say what I get. I get that. I get that. If it resonates, it resonates. If it doesn't, it doesn't. This is only for entertainment purpose only. That's it. That's all. But sometimes people surprise me when they comment after that. Oh my God, I didn't, really. But that's where I learned that spirit confirms the stuff, really confirms the stuff.
yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, when it comes to getting those hits, and even new, when people ask about guides and how we start to picture them and how they come to us, I wasn't reading hybrids before, but now I'm getting all kinds of hybrids that, now that we're in some of these exercises, people are coming back and it's all clicking, and it's pretty cool to hear, the feedback. So it's always
I
good.
remember Linda G. I was doing a collab with Linda G. She's fabulous person. She's a well loved
uh,
person. She gives a lot of generous, unconditional love to everybody that she
mhm.
collabs with. But she said something that really resonated with me. She said, "Spirit can give you gifts,
Mhm.
and they can take it back also. Because
Yeah,
if it's because of the intention behind what you're
behind
doing.
it.
Yeah. So if you wanna, you know, I don't know, make money off people and things like that, maybe your intention are not as pure. Okay, your
Right.
intention has to be like unconditional intentions. You know what I'm trying to say something unconditional, not with a friggin' condition. Oh, blah 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 blah. So I've seen,
Yeah.
and she said spirit can take those gifts away from you just like that.
Yep.
Yeah,
It's,
the
yeah, we're
intention
not here
is the
for a
most
lot of.
100% intention, like your friend said. That's what I'm talking about. Okay,
Yep.
and
Yep.
it has to come from your heart because your heart energy. It don't come from this stuff because
Not
this your
not here.
ego in there, it doesn't work. Sorry,
Yeah.
it doesn't.
Nope. And
Uh,
your messages get clouded when you use the ego. I don't get, when you start to think about it in ways, and you kind of have to bring yourself down, and it's almost like you leave, part of you leaves so you can channel that information. And trying to even remember it, sometimes I don't. But yeah, people ask, the silly questions. What are the lottery numbers? Am I going, to, all of the kind of silly stuff. And that wasn't
no,
why I was born with it. That's
no.
not, I don't even play or gamble. I never have. It was just a known thing that I just don't do it.
But there's another thing. Energy doesn't lie. I'm
Mhm.
speaking. There's energy going out to you guys in the chat. I'm speaking. Energy never, never lies. You guys are just as empaths as I am, like-minded people. You can feel the energy, and you know how my energy, my intention. You can't fool anybody. You just can't fool anybody. You get my meaning?
Yeah.
You just can't. You go and see some other readers, and you can feel the energy, and um, you can tell by listening to your gut, listen to your what you're receiving from the energy. And I know what I'm sending out to you guys. My goal is I share my stories, I share my journey, and to help people heal, to come out of their childhood drama. That I'm good
Yeah.
about. Okay, that's my main goal, and to there's things that I don't even control. I don't know what's going on. I don't know how it works, but there's a part of me that pure unconditional love comes through me, my messages somehow. I
Hmm.
know what I'm saying. I know it's there, but I just do what I'm meant to do anyway. That's all. You know what I mean? So, but you guys can feel that. I know you can feel it. I remember saying one time, "I'm sending you a universal hug to somebody," and the person said, "Oh my God, I can feel it in the chat." That was
Hmm.
wow, you know. So but it makes my heart sing when I do that. When I get a comment back like that, because I'm happy. I'm happy to share that stuff with others.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I agree. I am going
Yeah.
to try. Yep. Shelby, been there, done that too. Yep.
Yeah.
Then oh, you must be a fraud. Yeah.
Yeah.
Silly.
But so many people. Okay, I'm going to say something because of my journey. I found out, and I can feel energy of people in the chat. Also, there's a lot of us.
Mm.
Uh, I've done it. The child work on the child inside of you. That is
Yeah.
something. There's a lot of people that need to.
That's tough.
You know, it is tough, but it can be done. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
work
Oh,
on
it
your
can.
child.
But some people
But
are
that's it.
not.
The self-care, the self-love. This is important for the future. It's important now to respect. You are so honored and loved on the other side. Why shouldn't you be honored and loved here as a human being? Okay,
Exactly.
you can do that. It's just that little child is sometimes we stay in that little child who's been abused and is scared and didn't get enough love, and then we're wondering why our lives are all screwed up. Jesus, that's why we need to be aware of that, and that adult in you take care of that little child in you and give it love and honor and hug. That's self-care, it's self-love I'm talking about. So
Yeah, it's important.
yeah, so I thought I'd share that. I'm going on and on, and I feel like freaking energy going. She said, "I'm just going on and on. I feel like we're coming on pretty strong tonight." So I guess no, I
Well, I
want to.
just gave her. She's had a hard day.
Yeah. Okay.
Sending you hug.
Can I have reading on my finances for November and December, Lisa? Oh, Jesus. Hey, Lisa. she's an animal lover for a real one. Okay,
Yeah.
she has several animals. Yeah. Um, okay,
Okay.
Marlene, I have. I'll tell you who I have on the queue. I have Lisa
Okay.
Foster for now. Andrea's next. Lisa, Dan Artis, Arlene Fournier, and Marlene, and Lisa. Okay, yeah. Okay, Lisa.
Okay.
So yeah, we're coming to you. But can I have a reading on my finances for November and December? She's got a lot, yeah, on her plate. A lot. I mean, she pours her heart out to these animals. Yeah.
Yeah. And like you were saying at the beginning of the show, they're not cheap, and they don't come with the
No,
insurance and
no.
perks that like human children do. You know, it's
Uh,
I wish that they had more opportunities to.
well, I was thinking about finding some more supporters for her cause. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Like a group. I'm talking
Yeah.
about group
Yep.
support with animal lovers. Maybe you know I was talking about funds, raising a little bit um, to contribute to your cause. Is that something that can be done, Lisa? I know Linda G. I think she mentioned one time Linda G sent her food for the animals, and their cats and everything. Oh my God. Oh my God. She's very, look at this. She says, yes, I have five to get spaded and neutered, neutered
Oh my.
and shit. Yeah. Wow. Wow.
Okay, that's a lot.
That's a lot to take on. Yeah, she sent her Linda G was generous. She sent me some
That's
food
right.
and yeah.
Yes, that's
But
right.
but you know what? I don't know. Is it possible that you can I don't know. I don't know exactly what it's about by GoFundMe, but I'm talking about a group of animal lovers coming together and helping you uh, help animals. You know what I mean? I don't know the
Yeah.
like-minded people. You know what I mean?
I mean, yeah, even a fundraiser, like
You could, or you could find people
like
that really loves animals that can help you. You know, they don't have to donate thousands and thousands of dollars, but something like
no.
you know, I don't know. Yeah, you know what I mean? Some way of because you're so passionate about what you're doing, you're so
Yeah.
good at it, and you're so understanding about these animals that, wow, I mean, you deserve to get supported by a group. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
So I don't know if there's any way you can sort of like a club. You know what I mean? Like an animal club come together. Yeah. And I have to get their shots. Oh my God. Oh boy. Mhm.
Yeah. Um. Oh gosh. Hold on.
That's a that's a lot. Because those animals it's like her kids for her. It's
Hmm.
like her kids. She's really into it. Like really, really deep. So, and don't be shy
But
to
I,
ask.
I'm
Oh, she said I
I'm
had
seeing.
one in the hospital, and the bill was $1,300. Oh my God, that's a lot of money.
Good God.
Yeah.
That's oh my goodness.
But you can't
Um.
do it alone, Elisa. I mean, the way you're set up right now,
Yeah.
you need support. You know what I mean? Uh, so there must be a way that you can reach out to or create a club that like-minded people that loves animals. Does that resonate with
What?
you?
But I'm getting
Well,
the opposing like, energy you're feeling. Um, the first, I'm ready if you want to put me up in the hot seat.
yeah, I could put you in a hot seat. Just give me a
The
second.
first card I'm getting is survival, and that's the first chakra. But it's also passion. It's sometimes can be fear, um, but it's more of the passion to see yourself through this. But I feel like you're getting also these intuitive hits with your third eye chakra, and
Hmm.
it's coming to you as far as like maybe I should do this, maybe I should do that, but then you question yourself, like we were just talking about. The stairs card tells me that the direction that you're going could be either or. So that's where the confusion is that am I going up? Am I going down? But the last one just says be patient. There's boundaries and just be cautious. But this is this deck. When it comes to, like I said, the back and forth, I literally am getting in the second deck balance. And I'm getting the Five of Wands. And when it comes to conflict and opposing opinions and all of this back and forth energy, it seems, I think, honestly, that it's a lot to do with this Libra energy that we're literally in right now. This balancing back and forth. It's really strong, and it's going to pass.
Hmm.
But
Your friend.
there's an in between of like you have this choice and this choice, and you're making yourself um, you're going a little crazy thinking about it too much. If that makes sense.
Well, I'm getting. She needs support. She can't do it alone. That's for sure. She needs support.
Exactly.
You gotta
Yeah.
find creative ways to get this support. Uh, I heard
Hmm.
not to overdo it. You know what I mean? Overdo it, and you can't. Okay, you can't. It's like asking a person to save the whole world. Ask me to save the whole world. I can't do that. See what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
That
Or
energy
those
I'm talking.
people that
Yeah,
mop the ocean.
yeah.
Yeah. On the shore. It just it's a lot. Oh, there you go. See, my cousin just said something in the chat.
Yeah, she said
Possible fill.
she shared that, and sometimes she shared something else about. Uh, she said also sometimes the community where you live have a mobile units that can sign up at certain times in a month to get animal health care and medical at a discount. I
Thank
didn't
you,
know about
cousin.
it.
See, I told you she knows. So this was no
He says,
coincidence. I
I
think that
just need to work, so I'm hoping to see me busy working. Uh,
yes, I do.
yeah.
But that fear, that first chakra, that survival, I'm going through the same thing of trying to kind of scramble, thinking that there's not enough time, and you know,
Mhm.
am I going to do it within the span of time because I have people or animals or whoever counting on me. So I understand.
Well, yeah, that's it. Uh, I got two cards for her. I picked the magician and the six of wands. So magician is to get creative, create. Like I said, reach out to other people, so or look for groups or uh, Your cousin said also. She says, I know all about the organization in the state I live in. Thank you. She says she knows about it. But
Yeah.
oh, there you go. She said something there. That's what I said. I rarely ask for help. I just want to work. Yes, but
Like
but
I said, Lisa, I'm going through the same thing. I don't like asking for help, but I
yeah,
know that I need it. And it's that weird, like you have to get over that fear and put that aside
of course.
because
That's
it's all there. You just have to ask. It's, yeah, it's hard to do.
so. Yeah. So that's what I was talking about. But this. Oh, she's. I just got.
Then,
This for you, Lisa Foster. It's sort of like a lesson in life, a lesson for you. You know, you 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 have to learn to receive. Does that make sense to you, Lisa Foster? I got two cards for you. Creative, be creative, the magician. Also, I had the victory card at the end. So I had myself. I had to learn how to ask. I was like that, like you. Never ask anybody
mhm,
because I wanted to do everything. And
yeah,
then I said, geez, I can't do everything. I have to ask for help. I didn't like it. It
uh,
made me like uncomfortable. But I had to go
yes,
into the uncomfortable. And then when I asked for help, I was so happy the way it turned out because I needed to learn that lesson to ask for help when I need it. You see what I mean? It's like, geez, I'm not going to tell everybody that, for example, that my dog died because everybody, why should I do that? Well, you know what? That in a way, sharing that, it helped me start healing,
yeah,
and
yeah.
the sharing of the energy. I do it for you guys, so you guys did it for
I
me.
know.
That's it.
That's why,
That
yeah,
it's a
that's
lesson,
why
and
I
yeah,
know
it's a
you.
lesson you need to be aware of that. So you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, because we've talked about that. I'm the same way. You want
Yeah,
to give that energy, but then you don't want to be like, oh, this happened to me, and then But I mean, this was your baby, and so I
yeah,
know that was big. But in hindsight, you really needed that. I
yeah,
think it's changed your whole vibe.
yeah. I know people deserve love and support, and I'm
Hmm.
there. Well, I do too. I need support and love from
Yeah,
everybody else. I'm giving it. So I learned that and I became aware of it. And
yeah,
now I'm not so uncomfortable with it. I'm really happy about it. And it made my heart happy. It's not as, oh boy, this
hmm,
is going to be a hard one to get through and everything, all this stuff. Everybody has those periods. I know just because I had a near death experience doesn't make me any different as a human being. I still have feelings,
yeah,
emotions, and you know, whatever. I'm still on earth. You know what I mean? I know it's life on the other side. It's beautiful, but I mean, I'm not there yet. So put it that way. I have one
no,
foot here, one foot on the other side. Put it that way, in a way of speaking. But she said, Lisa Foster said, pet insurance is a joke. Yeah, I understand. All these
yeah,
people are, that's the old energy, the way of doing things.
yeah,
Uh, these people take you for a ride, like, yeah, okay. Uh, I mean, yeah, this these people that do stuff to capitalism, money making
yeah,
structure that sucks you out of your well being. It
yeah,
sucks the whole everybody they can on the planet. I'm sorry, but to say that, but that's the energy I'm getting at because power and money and it's still in the structures of the whole friggin' world. Uh, we need to change that. You know, we need to care for one another. We need to be love one another. It doesn't matter what friggin' race you are. It doesn't matter what color you are. It doesn't matter who you are. You're still a human being. It doesn't matter. And a human being, it deserves to be worthy of love and respect and unique. We're all
Yeah.
unique, and the world needs to be aware of that and stop. You know, there's some companies they take for granted everybody, so they can make more money. They take people for granted, and they suck all the well-being out. So, like these people that raises they raise the price of food and rent, and
Mhm.
off we go. You know, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Veterans are wow. There's some veterans that are charging ridiculous prices too. Yeah. Anyway, your friend said. She said. She says, "100%, Ron. Take us to church tonight." I don't.
There you
I
go.
don't. Well, I got my own spirituality, and church. Yeah, is another thing. Yeah, Amanda Carroll, thank you for being here. I've been listening important messages of love and strength tonight because
Yeah.
humanity has to come together. I think that's what's happening. There's all kinds of people coming together in these chats, in these YouTube, in these channels. There's a lot of people waking up, and it's time for the light to shine. We're winning over darkness, but we have to expose the darkness. We have to tell the truth about how we feel, how uncomfortable we are when we deal with this and this and this and this. We have to put it out there so that people can. We're all working on freeing ourselves from
Yeah.
this energy that wants to keep us in the fear energy. That yeah. Anyway, okay. She wants to know if she'll be busy for Christmas. Will I be busy at Thanksgiving and Christmas this year? That's what I need to know.
Will I be busy? Okay. Well, do you want to be busy?
I think
Are we talking about like busy with?
or a job or something, some kind of job, some kind of.
Okay.
Oh, are you talking about babysitting animals? Is that it? Like you know what I mean? Like uh, I think she has clients like that. Yeah,
Okay.
money,
Money work.
working
Okay. Gotcha.
money. Yeah, exactly.
Let me see.
Yeah, she says there she is. That's what I thought. Yes, I'm a cat sitter. There you go. Um, I'm getting yes to that answer. The it should be okay. There's more and more people know about you. The the more you will uh, the more that what people will ask. Uh, mhm. I'm getting yes. I'm getting a yes. It's funny. I'm getting a yes also. So be in demand. That's what the word I was trying to find out. Yeah, in demand. You see what I mean? Because the more you expose yourself, the more you you know people will get to know you. That's what I mean. Put yourself out there. Ask.
Yeah. Something from like somebody from the past is coming back.
Okay.
I'm getting South Node energy,
She says she's been
which
doing it
is
for 24 years. That's a long time.
yeah.
You
So
know your stuff.
some
You really know your stuff. Yeah. Okay.
yes. So something that you've done before well, and somebody you're connected with from the
Yeah.
past is gonna show up.
She says I'm out there on Google. Okay, that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Um, but I think okay, I think I'm saying yes because I see being more in demand. See what I mean? Because uh, people there's people now right now. All they want to do is um, go see their loved ones. They need somebody to take care of their animals, and they want to go on holidays and things like that. They're really there's a lot of people just on the move there. This this energy on the holidays will be on the move, moving around. They want what they need.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's how you could promote yourself. Just kind of put out there the idea that now that, certain things
Yeah.
are more open for traveling, people want to travel, but they don't want to leave their animals. I'm that person that, that can ease your fears. And because you've been doing it for so long, I know that way to kind of get that across. I think it's just about tweaking. It's so difficult to try to figure out how to market yourself these days. It's
Mhm.
annoying,
Yeah.
in my opinion. To try to get your own brand or your own special thing that you bring to the table. But I feel like it's in there. You're just kind of trying to figure it out, and how and what platforms like to go with. And the card just jumped out.
But I don't know if you feel like me, Jay. I feel that these holidays are coming up. There's more people want to be on the move. There more people want to visit families. There's more people. We've been stuck in COVID and all this, these things stuck at home and all that stuff. And the energy is changing to change the atmosphere of that. You know, that energy, that stale energy, and it's changing. It's like, wow, now we can do this, now we can do that. With COVID, everybody was stuck in a thing. Now, in the, I feel this year is like people are wanting to be on the move,
Yeah.
go visit their families and things like that. A lot more than last year, a lot more than the year before, things like that. There, and that's what they want. You know what I mean? And they need somebody to take care of the animals. I'm getting very strong feeling about that. So
Well, the card that jumped out and fell down my leg was invitation.
yeah.
So this is changing. This is shifting. There's an invitation. Something's opening up. Yeah, something's opening up. And what you bring is a whole other level, because it's not just I'm an
Uh-huh.
animal. I care for animals. I feel like you have a spiritual aspect that most people aren't even thinking about. That
Right.
I would want somebody to take care of my animals who was sensitive, who had abilities, or at least thought of things that most people don't think of when it comes to animals and care. Like with me, I incorporate crystals when I'm watching my pet nephew and stuff. And I incorporate my healing bowl and all the things that I would do for a child in some regard. I do for animals because they love it. It's such a calming thing. Like even with my cousin, her own dog, he has to have his sound bath at like 8 o'clock every night. And she's this big dog named Lucy, and she's just the sweetest thing. But you look at her through a window and you're like, whoa, that's scary. But she's the most gentle dog ever, and she has her healing and her meditation and all of that, and it keeps her regulated. And if I'm on the phone with her too long, she gets mad. She's like, this is my time to meditate. So maybe you could add that aspect, because most people aren't even thinking about that.
But
Just an
Lisa Foster has a passion beyond most people for animals, but she has a gift also, and that gift is she sort of, I would say, feels and connect with animals in a way telepathically speaking. You understand what I'm saying? It's like knowing what that animal needs, things like that. It's like be able to communicate with animals in such a way. She might not. I don't know if she knows that she has that gift, but she does have that gift, and it's growing. It's becoming more and more strong. You sense that, Jay? You sense what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah. Sorry,
So
there's just all the energy coming from the chat, so I'm trying to kind of get it,
yeah,
sense it, hear it, all the stuff that goes with yeah, because
but
uh
well, look what she said. I just said that, and she said yes. Usually, even the shyest cats come out for me, and the people are so surprised. That's what I'm talking about. You have this gift, okay? Um, the and not
mhm,
everybody has that. Those not only cats, but animals in general. But you have this being able to. They're attracted to you because of your
yep,
the communication of your energy. They they communicate with you telepathically speaking. So, oh my God, yeah, yeah. But I think you're going to get a lot in demand, more in demand in the holidays for some reason. This thing coming up. So there you go. So I hope that answered your question the best that we can do. One lady had a cat that was 18 years old, and he came right to me. I opened her mouth, propped open, and she said nobody has ever seen her cat before. There you
there
go.
you go.
There you go. There you go. Yeah, you're
That
natural.
that's that special thing. Yeah, that
Yeah,
you want to. That's the thing that sets you apart.
yeah, that's it. And you got credential. Uh,
Hmm.
you did the work, and you have the gift of that. So you're on your life path. By the way, it's part of your life path. So there, your friend said try to get an official business going, a woman small business grant that can help you. Google how to write
Yeah,
an official business plan, or try crowdfunding that can get you started. There, you have some good suggestions in there, Lisa Foster. So
yeah. Nikki. Yep. Thank you, Nikki. Yeah, I agree because I'm looking in that same direction.
yeah,
Because it's tough to get started. I know how that is.
yeah, it is. Oh boy. Okay, I hope that it
Yeah, I'm
wasn't.
still
And
for big.
besides that, okay, I'm sending you all the whole universe. Okay? Uh,
Yeah,
the universe is always working on your behalf anyway, for the good of what you do. And I'm sending all that unconditional love to both yourself and your love for pets, because I think you're an amazing person to be able to do that, and you have a gift. And I I would say I'm honored to know you, and I think it's amazing. So,
yeah.
and you're
And all these
well,
animals,
yeah, yeah.
um,
So,
that's what it is. I just thought you know what, we're talking about these animals. Duh. Let me pull my animal cards. Um,
yeah, go ahead.
because I was thinking, I know we know how long that she's been at this and that frustration part of it. But I think this is just entertainment purposes only, and but this is what I'm getting in these three cards. So I'm getting the bear, nurture creativity and return into the sweetness of life. So there's like I'm along with the cards, I'm also getting a message of it's turning into like the work and the fun part is starting to kind of fade. Um, and the second card I'm getting is wild horse. Speak your passion aloud and defend those whom you love in word and steed. So you're about defending and being there for all of these animals.
Yeah.
And you've got that driving force, I'll say, to want to get there. But the last card that I got is working to live joyously, not living to work. So I think that's the dynamic that just needs to be shifted, is that it's that part that I've dealt with too, where you are trying to maintain your life just on a normal level, not anything crazy. But in order to do that, you have to, work. And then that part, that spark that you get from what you do, those great gifts that you give people, it starts to fade when you realize bills are mounting up. And just switching that and asking the universe for that abundance in a way that is different, I think, is the shift, if that makes sense.
Yeah. It's all the driving I have to do wears me out. Yeah, of course.
So that's kind of what I'm sensing, is just that shift that's happening.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So I hope that answered your question, Lisa. And I'm sending you all the support you need and energy on your behalf and all the animals. But there's things like it's coming your way. But so I hope that answered your question. Let me see. Oh, I switched sides for a reason. I'm on the other side. I'll put myself here. Okay, I'm back on my side. Okay, next question. Andrea, she wants to know, may I have a message from Spirit about my relationship with my Leo boyfriend?
Okay, man.
Leo boyfriend. Oh boy. Yeah. Okay, Andrea. We're on your question now.
Okay. I'm your boyfriend.
There's still comments coming out about my dog. They're popping up in the chat. There's still people
Are
still
they?
sending me comments. Oh yeah.
Okay,
Uh,
so
oh boy.
okay, Lisa.
Yeah. Okay. Good night, Lisa. You got to get up early. Yeah. Um, there's things. Okay. Blah, 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 blah. Uh, not gonna put it. Um, there's things need to be worked out again. There's still things in there that are not. I don't know. Um, you know what I mean? There's things that need to be based on truth, based or come out. Something about they're not clear yet. There's something not not clear. Still need to be worked on, or need to be uh, communicated. I don't know if that makes sense to you, but you know what I mean. Um,
Hmm.
because relationships need to be built on trust and truthful, be truth. because that's if you have a strong base in your house won't fall down, or your relationship. But uh, there's something not clear at the moment, so I don't know. Um, do you see that, Jay? You see something?
Yeah,
Can you check?
I'm what was the exact question again? I mean,
Yeah.
I'm getting the energy.
Okay, it's about
Okay,
her boyfriend, Leo boyfriend.
I have the
There,
messages. Okay.
there's
Um, I mean, spirit is definitely seeing the challenging times and the changes and the difference happening between you, because there's this card of release, and there's some things between you two that need to be talked about, changed, released, discussed. Um, the second card I got was share the love. So there's things that need to be, like I said, talked about and shared in that way. And whether good, bad, it's like a reevaluation of everything. And like I said, challenging times. There's this,
It
there's
says
this
we've been
part.
living together for about 4 years, but there's things that are still, you know what I mean, not talked about,
Yeah.
communicated.
Mhm.
That's what I'm picking up right away. See? And that could cause a little bit of
Detachment. I'm getting detached. So like this, you see her face. There's
yeah,
literally,
mm,
she's going through it, and she's just going through the motions, detached
yeah,
from the situation because it's not being addressed.
that's right. Because in any relationship, it needs to be based on truth,
So
honesty,
you you,
and
you gotta that uncomfortable work, that shadow
yeah,
work within the relationship.
there you go. I know it. Look what she just mentioned. I said something about communicate. I feel like he's hiding something from me. Yes.
Yeah, I got
Yeah.
I
I
got
feel, yeah.
yeah, I got rebuild. There's some rebuilding.
Mhm.
I mean, in the regular tarot, that's the tower card, but it's change. It's something that has to be addressed.
Yes.
And that's all I can really. That's how I have to put it. It has to be addressed. The only way.
Mm. Oh my God.
So yeah, I would just try to
Mm.
maneuver through and sense when the best time is to bring. It's not ever a good time to bring up a bad topic, but if you never bring it up and it doesn't get addressed, then it just is the same thing every day.
He says we known each other for more than 30 days, 30 years. I get it,
Really.
but there's still
Yeah.
something that I don't know. Something here, yeah, or something
Mhm.
like I said, it's not communicated. It's not. Yeah. Mhm. There's oh there you yeah it's coming out Jay there. Look at what she mentioned. I found out that
Okay.
his ex was calling him on Facebook, and he always on his phone texting with someone. Yeah. Mm, I just feel that what you just said there, yes. Um,
You already. Yeah. You have to address it. I don't.
well, yeah, it's
Yeah.
not easy to just communicate that, but it has to be communicated.
Yeah.
And oh, okay, okay. Let me. There's Okay, let me put this way. When you said that, I got unfinished business.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? Unfinished business. That's the first thing that came to me. So unfinished business. There's still uh, something unfinished business that, yeah. I tried to talk to him about it, but he doesn't say anything. There you go. He's denying it. He's scared to talk to you about it. Okay, because
I mean, if you guys have been together that long,
yeah, you should be able to trust each other. Like really.
yeah,
Hmm.
yeah.
He says I tried to talk to him about it, but he doesn't say anything there. Yeah.
Oh,
Oh boy. Okay. I don't know if I should
I'm
say
trying. I'm not getting anything because it's not. Mm.
there's something he didn't share with you. I know about boundaries and things like that, but there's something about those two together that they didn't. He doesn't want to share with you. Yeah. Or he's scared of sharing with you. Because yeah. Okay. Anyway.
Um, it's
Oh my God.
it's
Okay.
all.
He says he turns around the issue and excuse me of something.
Yeah.
That is not.
Um,
That's not being honest. Completely pure honesty. Because if really,
that
really,
that's that's
yeah,
red flag. You know, that's like mental note. Just it's a difficult situation because, like we said, if you talk to him
yeah,
and you said you have talked to him, then he
yeah,
flips it around. There has to be the tower moment. Things need to change. Um,
yeah. Like the end of a conversation.
yeah,
Lucy Messi said, "Run, girl, run, girl." No, I'm getting, yeah, there's something he doesn't want to share with you because there's something they 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 shared when they were going out with each other, and I don't know, I don't know what else.
they got, look at Lucy here.
Yes, run away from run away. Yeah, well, uh,
Yeah,
I mean, you did try to communicate with him and things like that, but you can't go on life like that all the time, and nobody, you know, it has to be both of them have to communicate with each other. It has to be based solid, uh, with honor, and yeah, he does. A Leo, a Leo sign usually sounds like he likes attention. Leo signs are really like
the
attention.
male.
They
Yeah,
like
I
to
think
be.
the male and the female are different in that regard. Where he's got
Yeah. Hello, my psychic
mm,
dummy. Welcome.
hey, how are
Oh,
you? Thanks for stopping by.
she
As
says
I
I
drop.
threw all my cards on the table and said, if you want to be with someone else, then go. Oh boy, it's turning out to be wow. Um, yeah, because there's something, you know, what you want in life, what you want in life is share happiness and love with that person that you're with. You don't need to have to, this heavy energy and try to pull somebody to talk to you and do this and do that. It should be done with love and you know respect and with freedom for each other. I don't know, but I think he's got a secret that he doesn't want to share with you. That's my
Hey,
opinion.
Janet.
Hi, Janet. C. Welcome. Um, um, Arlene Fournier says I'm a Leo. Yeah, but women Leo and men Leo are not the same. That's for sure.
Yeah,
They're not.
yeah. Men Leos.
Wow. Yeah, I know. I
Uh,
understand what. Yeah.
mhm. Tell them to find someone who can control. Ooh,
Wow. Andreas Shelby said, Andrea, let him find someone he can control. He's not you anymore. Yeah. Well,
that sounds amazing. Yeah,
yeah.
psychic
Well, anyway,
justice.
everybody, it's the house has to build built on
Yeah, yeah.
solid ground because your house will fall down, and you know your life is
Yeah.
important to you. Your life, your love life, everything, all the relationships you have in life. I mean,
Hmm.
we're all waking up to something, and that's it. That's all. But there's something he's keeping secret to you. They have a secret together somehow. So I'm getting. So, I don't know.
Yeah.
You're. She says he's just seeking
Yeah.
attention like a child. A child would. That's what I was going to say. He acts like a child. Like he has an issue there. Oh, wow. And
Yeah.
all this stuff. I don't know. I don't want to say something I don't want to say, but it's not up
I
to
know.
me
Yeah.
to you know.
Well, we're sending you love and strength and,
Yeah.
all of that to really decide what you want, because that's what it comes down to. We can give you all of the advice and tell you
Yeah.
everything the cards are telling you, but it's up to you on what you actually do with it. So that's what we're telling you, is that it doesn't look good. Either way you want to slice it, it's
Well,
not looking good.
you said it. There you go. He thinks I'm doing him dirty. He then he does whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
That
it's hard.
relationship, if it's not on honesty and on trust and honor the uniqueness that you are and he is, then you know what
Hmm.
I mean. It's not doing it. You keep in a relationship that is not serving you. Put it that way. Maybe it's time to. I know 4 years is 4 years, but how would you like it? Some people stay 30 years, 40 years, and 50 years before the truth comes out. You know what I mean? You don't want to do that. You know what I mean? And yeah. Anyway, I hope that answered you. I'm sending you lots of love and like to you. So
Yes.
understand what these things, the questioning your relationship with somebody. I've been through that.
Yeah.
Uh, I've been to abusive relationships too, and my God, when I woke up, how am I going? I'm scared. How am I going to deal with this? How am I going to do this? How am I going to do that? But you know, anyway. So let the light shine on
Yeah.
you.
So we're all supporting you, whatever you decide to do.
Yeah, she says I cared before. Now it's like, do you, bro? I get mad when I don't react. Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
I know.
that's what it does.
You have to
Leo's men,
respect. Yeah. Okay. Because you have
I
to
was gonna say
respect. Go
Leo
ahead.
men don't like it. They have you know, it's about their they need to be groomed, they need to be, you know, you need to go out and do this. I'm the lion, I'm staying here, you're the lioness. There's a weirdness in that regard, not with all Leo men, but I'm sensing this with him is what I mean. I don't want to put all Leo men in that category because that's not always true, but in this regard he's got that arrogantness about him, you know. Does that make
Yeah.
sense?
Right.
Like there's an error, but it's childish. It's not even something you really want to deal with. And I know you do. You don't. I know you know what I mean, is what I'm trying to say. Hi, Akila. Thank you. There you go. Akila said it right there. Release that
Yeah.
shit with the eclipse energy. Woo! Thank you. That was it.
There you
New
go.
moon,
You
chance.
said it. You said it right, Aquila. There, the release. What does not. That's why you're going through. You're going through because it's time to.
Yeah.
You see it. You feel it, and maybe it's time for you to release it. It's we're all going on this journey. Uh, I call it to shine the light on the shadow side of things. You know. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Because it's
Yeah.
literally what that eclipse energy is doing. There's an eclipse that he has always kind of had over you. And I think with it being in Libra, there's a balance that you're just really done with. You need to figure out what's going to tip that scale and knock it off the balance to where you can get your equilibrium back to move on.
Your friend also said something I agree with. She said he knows you're not. He's accusing you to deflect, justify his action. They justify
Mhm.
to make themselves look good in front of everybody else. That's one thing.
Yeah.
Uh, don't look to the past, like Ron said. What
Right.
about the next 10 years in front of you? You don't want to go through that. I mean, you know, some people stay in relationships for 50, 60 years. They have kids, and they suffer all that time, and they never been happy, like happy with
Yeah.
themselves, happy with their.
Just miserable together. That don't make no sense.
It made no sense to stay there and suffer.
No.
We're not here to.
Miserable
Yeah,
together.
I mean,
Why? Unless
yeah,
it's
that's
like a codependent.
yeah. Um.
But we're
Anyway,
here to support. You suggest.
yeah.
Go ahead, Ron.
Oh, I was going to say. Anyway, I hope that resonated with you, Andre. And I'm sending you a big universal hug. And I always ask. You can always ask your angels, your for protection and for knowledge and
Yeah.
knowing that come to you and show you the way. Okay, show you really the way because
Hmm.
Jesus, you know, giving your energy to somebody that doesn't know how to respect it is like throwing your money out the window. Put it that way. Does that make sense?
Hey, Marilla.
Hi, Marilla. Welcome. Yeah. Well, the psychic dummy is really, really. I love her. And she has a channel, and I was watching. She's pretty funny. Yeah. She does this with her
Psychic
Alex.
fun.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. She's one of my favorite psychic dummies I ever met on these chats live. Yeah, she's yeah. So uh, that's what I'm looking for, a psychic bunny. But
It's like,
you're evolving, you're changing, so you need like-minded people that are the same as you, that are into intuitive psychic readings and things like that. You need to be with like-minded people. Same thing for You're my favorite dummy too, Ron.
Aw.
That was funny. Yeah, yeah. I like humor. I love people with humor. You're my favorite dummy too, Ron. Alex, there. You see Alex there? He's there. The dummy.
That's cute.
It takes a dummy to know a dummy. There you go.
Hmm.
Wow. Okay. Well, Genesee, I don't know what she's saying. Okay. Anyway, that's it. The only thing to follow your gut, follow your heart. Uh, and you know, if it doesn't serve you, well, maybe it's time to, you know, you have free will. You don't have to stay there and take it. I don't think so. But like I said, every relationship needs to be built on honesty. Because you're not honest, what kind of house you, what kind of house you're building, it'll fall on your face someday on your head. So I don't want to stay in a relationship like that. I've had relationships like that. I've had them in my life. So uh, then I was questioning myself, what the hell? Why do I get all these freaking relationships? Why? Then I learned that my child inside of me, uh, I was abused
Yeah.
as a child. So when I was looking for love or looking for approval or wanting to be honored and wanting, I chose the wrong people.
Yeah.
I was
And but that's
manifesting that because
where
I
we
had
were
it.
talking about
Right?
addressing that and
Yeah.
that uncomfortable part. 'Cause I'm pretty sure that's probably stemming, his behavior is stemming from something he hasn't addressed himself. And
Yeah.
so it's carried over into that.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Um,
But I'm picking up. He's got unfinished business with that ex. There's something
yeah.
he's not sharing with you. There's a secret between them. So Arlene Fournier says I was married to men like that. There you go.
Okay, get some sleep. Psychic Dummy's got to get some sleep. How many more questions do we have? I realize it's getting late.
Yeah,
Are there
love
people
you
still?
all. Have to get my handsome sleep. Nice seeing you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you. Yeah, we have 7 more. I think. Yeah, we got to
Okay.
move on. Leslie, Dan Ernest, Arlene, Marlene, Leslie again. 3 times Leslie, you've been there. Okay, which one do you want me to answer? Uh,
Doesn't matter.
Let me
Do
see.
we know
So
if they're all here?
so
Are they all
Leslie's
still in
up.
the chat?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Leslie, yeah. Uh,
Okay.
says I think
Order.
I'm
I don't know.
hearing my from I I think I'm hearing from my angels when I ask the question. Can the cards confirm that? Answer was the answer was to treat yourself with kindness. That is very
Yeah.
true. That is very
Yeah.
true.
I don't
Okay,
know the cards.
so I
Yeah.
answered that. It's very true. You get the same thing.
Yeah.
Okay. So the next question she's asking is let me see where she at. Okay. She wants to
Mhm.
know another question. What song can you give me about this situation? You may hear it later on. My answer
Okay.
my answer was Intentions by Justin Bieber.
Justin Bieber.
Listen,
Okay.
listen
Listen
to
to
the
the
lyrics.
words.
It
With
is
the shower with intention. Okay. Intention. I'm trying to remember how that whole song goes.
hmm, I don't remember the song, but here it's
So wait, I just want to make sure. So you're saying that what you asked, like what song goes with the situation that you're dealing with, and then later on is when you got the Justin Bieber answer. Is that right?
oh, self-care intentions about self-care. Your
Yeah,
It's about
yeah,
self
yeah.
that I know.
You,
Okay.
Yeah, because we remember we were saying that last week.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um, have you been doing it? This would be a perfect opportunity to really release stuff and in that way to take care of yourself, because this energy right now, 2 nights, this weekend, all of that is a great way to utilize
Yeah.
and harness all of that to get it moving forward.
So, and she has another one that she showed. I don't know if I should or need to do shadow work. Uh, Shadow work is okay. When you do the self care, self love, you're doing the shadow work actually
Yeah.
by doing that. Okay,
Hmm.
it's connected to that in a way, and
Yeah,
you're
in a
shining
kinder
the
way.
light.
Yeah.
You're shining the
Yeah.
light. You're bringing it out so that you become aware and release it. Does that make sense? I hope so
Yeah.
because you're
Yeah.
doing it
Okay, let's
already. Yeah.
it's like when it comes to shadow work and self-care, it's like you need to like address certain things, like let's say with your body, you need to shave, you need to dye your hair, you need to like, kind of revamp and reprint, right? But addressing that, you realize, oh, as I'm looking, I don't really like how my body is, and I don't really like this, but I got to do it. So you're addressing that shadow area of that's uncomfortable, but you're also taking care of yourself because you're doing it. And in return, you're going to see the result. And then when you're done, you're like, oh, okay, well, this isn't looking too bad. This is okay. I'm doing it. And then you walk out after doing that process feeling so much better because one, you finally addressed it, you got all that stuff done, and
Mhm.
it's a shift in your energy, and it's uncomfortable to do sometimes because you're like, I don't want to do all that. It's work, it's shadow work, but it's in a kinder way because you're taking care of yourself. Does that make sense?
Yeah. And she
I
says,
went all over.
just before Rod's show, I learned this. So this was advice for this community. Everybody has to face do the shadow work.
Yeah,
I mean, but you don't force it. Never force thing. You go with the flow, but you do, step by step. It's like climbing the stairs, one
yeah,
step at a time. So, you don't have to be so hard on yourself. Also, you know. Anyway, so just be yourself, and that's it.
yeah,
I can't say it in any other word. I hope that answered
yeah.
your question.
All at once.
So,
You can just do it in
because
little pieces.
you know what I was gonna say, when you're in these chats, when you follow all these people that you go see their lives with, you may not know it invisibly, but you're doing shadow work
Yeah,
because
yeah,
you're listening to messages. You're 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 feeling the energy. You're oh yeah, okay. All this stuff is part of the shadow work. It's part of
yeah.
the connection to everybody. So absolutely, there you go.
It makes you think. Even if the answer or the question isn't from you, you may receive a message that someone else asked for that really makes you think about your own
Yeah,
circumstances. And that's also a form of shadow work because it
yeah,
makes you dig in that uncomfortable
yeah.
part, which is this next Scorpio energy we're going into, where you're addressing the stuff that people don't want to address. Now,
Right,
like
right.
with Ron and I, Scorpio rising. So that's, we're constantly doing shadow work because it's in our nature. It doesn't mean it's comfortable. It just is something that has to be done. But it feels so good when you actually work through it because you come through that opportunity that the universe has given you to address it. And then you start to think, why didn't I do that way back when? It wasn't as hard as I imagined it was going to be.
Mm.
That's what I've always taken out of shadow work.
When you shine your light into those parts, the shadow part of
Yeah,
you
they're
or
scary.
anything else, you bring it out
Sometimes,
and share it. They expose it. Okay, when it's
uh,
exposed, you're able to see it and release it, and it frees you from a lot of fear energy, a lot of whatever you've been through in your
yeah,
life. You get rid of something.
mhm,
and you you use it. It becomes you're regaining your power. Put it that way. Okay, you're regaining your power
Yeah,
when you do it. So
yeah, yep. It's yeah, there's a form of definitely feeling powerful once you address that,
yeah.
because once you shine a light on it, just like any shadow is big and scary, but sometimes it's really just the perspective of where the light is versus
Hmm.
where this you know object is that makes it seem like it's huge on the wall, but it's just your hand. If that makes sense. Sorry, I'm starting to get hungry, so my mind is a little. Um,
Okay.
but
Yeah, but
th-
it's also addressing your child. Where it's also addressing your child inside of you, because that child inside of you
yeah.
has a lot of no stuff, or been through some stuff that has not been addressed because you couldn't do it when you were a
Yeah.
child because of that. Now you're an adult, you feel that child, you're scared of addressing those things sometimes, but when it's out in here, like shared between among us like-minded people, it helps you to start that healing process and release it.
Hmm.
Does that sound correct to you guys? Like, well, because we talk about it, because we share it, because we share our own journey with you guys and things like that. So I hope that that resonate with you. Okay. Now let me see. I think Don Artist is up. Arlene and Marlene are next. Dan Artist wants to know. I hope you're still here, Dan. Uh, yeah, it's
I
not.
think he is.
My question, Luke is on his way tonight to get to another audition for Hartford Connecticut Symphony Orchestra. Will he do well? Like maybe advance to a second round?
Oh,
Hmm.
I feel like it already happened.
Yeah.
Like this was the energy I'm getting is like it's either transitioning now or something's already happened.
Mhm.
Um, let's see.
Yeah. It's like, man, like you said, Jay, it's already happening somehow.
Yeah, I
It's in the energy already. So I don't know what to do. Yeah.
yeah. Hang on just for 1 sec. I have to get something to eat. I have to eat something
Go
really
ahead. Go
quick.
ahead. Go ahead. So she's gotten to get something to eat. Yeah, you're here, right, Dan? Yeah, it's already in the air that whatever Jay was explaining, it's already there. So um, mhm. He's doing well already. You asked if will he do well? The answer is yes. He's doing well already. Mhm. So, so he said, okay. He said he's staying overnight. Yeah. Uh, Stop to visit his aunt. There you go. Central Connecticut. Well, like Jay and me said a while ago, it's already in
Carla?
there. It's already there. It's already in the. Whoops, it's not that. Dan
Yeah,
Harris.
you know what I'm
Yeah.
Okay, it would happen.
Well, I said he's doing already well. Uh, yeah, there's a chance. There's an opportunity. He says he stopped in Stratford, Connecticut. Is that or yeah? Is that
Mm,
Connecticut? Yeah, Connecticut to get dinner with my sister-in-law. Yeah.
cool.
He said they treated him to a nice meal, and he says my family lives in Stratford. Wow. Okay. Yeah. There's something good coming out of this, this time for him. You see that, Jake?
Yeah. Um, I'm getting the same thing we got like before.
Mm-hmm.
He's fine. He's this is all part of his experience.
It's all part of his journey. It's already in written in his.
These are great. All of this stuff that's happening is
Yeah,
is
he says that
well,
they headed to the hotel to sleep, which is right near the audition hall. I says, and he says, no, it's not happening tomorrow, but it's in the works. Uh, he
yeah.
stopped. Yeah.
He's gonna be fine. He just yeah. It's like I said before, just making sure that he has the right meals, he rests enough, he
Yeah.
practices enough. All of the regimens that you do when you're honing your craft and you're just developing. He's just got to keep doing it, and he's fine. Yeah, yeah. So he's gonna be he's gonna do well. He's gonna be
Hmm. Yeah. There's something coming out of this. Matter of fact, positive out of this
fine. Hmm.
that I feel. I hope that resonated with you. But you know, you're an amazing father to care about your son so much like that. Because
Yeah,
I really, really, um,
but they're ready to fly.
yeah,
So you're doing
just has
well.
to.
You're yeah, they're good.
I wouldn't worry about it because I think there's something good coming out of that stuff. There's
I
always
agree.
good. Yeah, it was meant to be. So put it that way.
Yeah, they're talented.
Yeah. So I hope that resonated with you, Dan. So I hope we answered the best we can to your question for your son. So uh, wishing your son a lot of success and fantastic energy because I feel that your son is so talented, so talented. He's just,
Yeah,
I mean, you know, just starting, so talented,
yeah.
amazing. So I hope that resonates with you. So yeah, I know. You went on an audition last month, and I asked you guys last time that was one in Pennsylvania. This one is in Hartford, Connecticut. That's what I'm saying. So, you know, all this is experience, gaining experience, gaining, you know. But he's so talented. I mean, uh, oh yeah, I don't remember if I said that. Did you remember that? Said about oops, not that. You mentioned being abused. I was abused too. Um, yeah,
I
but
remember I said he had abilities.
yeah, he has a great abilities, and it's coming
Yeah, no, you.
coming
Yeah, there's,
to
I don't
shine.
get that at all.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Okay,
no,
I know
not
what you're
abuse.
doing. Yeah, he says that it would, that's what he said. He says, which is why I am so connected to my sons. Yeah, of course.
Mm,
I mean, he wants to protect them. He loves them, and he doesn't want them to go through the same thing
yeah.
he did. But that okay, we're not in the same energy back
Hmm.
then. It's different. Okay, what I mean? You know what I mean? We're in a different air energy than back then.
Yeah.
I know what you're trying. Yeah, I'm trying to repair what's done to me.
Yeah. Shadow work.
Mhm. But you know, there's a reason why you're his father and he's your son. You really, really have a connection contract together. So there's a reason for that. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Yeah. And your love for him is so strong. I can feel it. And anyway, if you talk to your son, tell him, tell him that I'm wishing him all the success in the world. I think he's fantastic, very creative. Even though I don't
Yeah.
know him, even though I haven't seen him, I just feel him. So, and he deserved to. He actually deserves to be recognized. You know what I mean? He
Hmm.
deserves that. The energy is there for that. Well, no, I mean Ron said he was abused. I was abused too, which is why I'm so connected to my kids. Yeah, yeah, okay, that's what he meant. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I was abused too, which is why I'm so connected to my kids. Of course, I understand what you're
Oh,
saying.
it just clicked. I was like, wait, what? Okay, got it. Sorry. Granola's kicking in, so I'm starting to think straight. Okay, gotcha. You're talking about, okay,
Yeah,
gotcha. Because I was like, I didn't say that, and I don't think Ron said that. I thought you meant about your son. I was like, I didn't say they were abused. No, I get what you're saying though. Yeah, that's the connection. Yeah. Thank you, Marilla. I'm
yeah.
eating, but
I
what?
agree with you, Marilla. Dan, I'm sorry, but you
Yeah.
are amazing mother now. You are, and you share all that knowledge with your son, and that all that love with your son. And I call it unconditional love, by the way. So really,
Yeah. You can
and
go either way,
your
but you
your
chose
son
the better.
knows your son is like you. He has that beautiful energy like you do. Okay, um, yeah. So yeah,
Hmm.
I know he's trying hard. Um,
Yeah, but I think you're being too hard on yourself as a dad, thinking that you're never doing as much as you need to, and you do. I feel it. You do. That part that you're thinking about, that's the shadow work from the past, not now.
but you know you're a shining light for your son also, or you're shining light. You're showing by example. You're showing by all the support and love. And I mean,
Hmm. Yeah.
see, Dan says no, you didn't say that. No, no, we didn't. That's why I was wondering.
See,
But that's because
I didn't.
I talked about being abused when I was young, yeah. And so
Yeah,
did
I
yeah,
I thought he was saying that we said that, and I was like, I didn't say that because last week we had talked to him, and then the month when that other audition happened,
yeah.
and so I thought that's what he meant, that we had said that before. But I get what you're saying.
Mhm.
Sorry, long day.
But your son is so amazing, very creative, like you are. So I don't see any problem with that. Okay, you know what's meant to be is meant to be. There's nobody can stop that. The energy is always there to be successful. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. It the energy is so powerful, so creative, so well put together. There's nobody can stop uh, the success of it. You know what I mean? That's that's what I'm saying. So I hope that resonate with you. Okay, we'll move on to. Are you done with
Okay.
that? Yeah. Okay. We have Arlene and Marlene. Marlene and Arlene. The question says, "Question from the universe." Message from the universe. Question. My error. What am I saying? Uh, yeah.
Well, there may be a question.
Yeah. Dan says, I work really hard at my painting, and I think that's an example. There you go. Yeah. Well,
Uh-huh. That's
best
an
the
outlet
best
too.
thing you can do to teach others is by example. Be who you are meant to be, and show everybody who you are by example. You cannot force things on people. That's for sure. He says, "I'm sorry I wasn't clear, Jay. You're awesome.
No, it's
Don't worry
okay.
about it. No, it's all okay. You know,
I'm
there's
hungry.
no
So I had
misunderstanding or anything. It's just yeah,
with the
because
chat,
yeah,
it's like my eyes try to focus on it and then it goes, and so I try to read what everyone's saying. It's a lot.
yeah. But doesn't mean because you were abused in life that it happens to your
Yeah.
kids. It doesn't mean it happened to your. If you've been abused, it doesn't mean it happened to your kids. That's I'm not saying that. It's just that it depends on the contract you sign before you come here. So you know what I mean?
You have
Uh,
to break those cycles,
yeah.
and you're
So
doing it.
everybody has their own contract, even your kids, and there's nothing you can do about it. But they'll
Yeah.
have the experience they need to have, and there's nothing. We don't control anything. That's the weird part. That's what people don't understand. I took a long time for me to understand you don't control anything. It doesn't matter. But if your intentions are good, the outcome is good. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's all. That's all I can say.
And let us know what happens. But
Yeah.
he's gonna be fine. It's just really great to be kind of on
Yeah.
this journey with you. But
Yeah.
yeah,
He
let
says,
us
"I'll
know how it
let you know
goes.
what
And
happens." Yeah.
yeah, we're behind you, cheering
But there's
for him.
something. I feel there's something good coming out of that somehow. So, oh my God,
Yeah,
thank
definitely.
you, Dan. Thank you for your donation. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Yeah,
You're very generous. Thank
there.
you.
It's exciting to be on
Yeah.
the journey with you. Okay.
Yeah. Well,
Message
let us
from the
know.
universe.
We're only intuitive readers, so you know what I mean. It's all for entertainment. Everybody has free will, but I feel the energy. I hope it. I always I feel the energy is good. So we'll see. Anyway, thank you for your donation. Um, Thank you for moderating, Marilla. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your support. Uh, yeah. No, after all, I came on tonight. I was talking about my lost pet loved one after 14 years, and wow, I feel good being here tonight. I just really feel good about reading and being here with all you guys. I could have said no. I'm not going live. I don't feel it, but it did. It feels good. You know what I mean? It really does.
Yeah, yeah.
So Arlene, message
I'm
from the
glad.
universe. Arlene, Arlene.
Well, I'm ready.
Okay, just give me a second.
I got a card.
Thank you, Lisa. You're welcome. Um,
Yep.
where am I? I'm looking for. Okay, Arlene. Here. Okay, I'll put you in the hot seat. Give me a second. I'll hide
Okay.
this.
Can you hear me okay? I feel like I'm still frozen.
Yeah, there you go.
Am I frozen or am I okay?
I can
Okay.
hear you well.
So,
Sometimes you're
yeah,
frozen, sometimes you're not. It depends on the weather. It depends how
am I
cold it is
frozen?
outside. I can see your hand. Yeah, you're free
I was
sometimes.
really like,
It
okay.
depends on the
So I
weather.
got
It depends
Dancing
on
with
the
the
weather. Yeah, it depends on the weather. You're frozen
do
sometimes,
something,
sometimes you're
do something to change your energy. Dance.
yeah.
So the universe is telling you, change it up a little bit. Do a little dance. Then the second card I got was leap. You go first. The universe will catch you. So I mean the message is really take a chance. Like, God's got you. Take, maybe try something that you haven't tried before or that you haven't done in a while just to change up your
Yeah.
energy, but trust that it's that uncomfortableness is going to be okay. Something needs
Uh,
to shift.
yeah, I'm getting is picking up the same thing. I think she needs to change a little bit of her routine. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like she got
Yeah,
a routine and needs to just twinkle a little bit, a routine, change it a little bit so that um, so it won't be so come alive. You know what I mean? Things will come
yeah,
alive. It's like just a little bit adjusting. Uh, when you do the same routine over and over and over again, it gets to a point that
yeah. It
not
gets
as
stale.
interesting, not as stale and not as interesting as it used to be. So you just twinkle it a little bit, or twinkle. I don't know what I'm saying. Just adjust it a little bit, change. Um, you know, there she said it for me. She said, "Yes, it's been a little boring." That's what I'm saying. I can feel it. I can feel what you're saying.
And
That's what I'm
gave me a
saying.
message. I have to charge my phone before I die on y'all.
So
I do before.
it's just find find things that inspire you. Find things that
Mhm.
uh, puts the fire under under you. That uh, something passionate, something that you're passionate about. It's like you know sometimes like change the routine just a little bit.
Yeah.
That's what I'm picking up. So I hope that resonated with you.
I'm looking for my charger now that.
Yeah, I know what you're saying because when we do the stuff, all the routine stuff, it gets boring after a while. You say, "Jesus, I don't know. I need to find something else
Yeah.
to get my
Okay, hang on. I
life."
gotta charge me. I gotta plug in my charger.
Okay.
I'm still here, but I'm just trying to plug in. Okay.
Yeah,
Good thing I saw that.
Arlene says, "Okay, sounds right. Thank you." All you do is find stuff. Like sometimes if you haven't listened to music for a long time, listen to music. Go back and listen to songs you love, or listen to a friggin' movie that makes you laugh. Laughter is a medicine, right? Just something
Yeah.
funny. Uh, you know,
And sometimes a good song to make you cry to cleanse is really good too.
yes, yes. You know, um, the it's because sometimes we take life too seriously, and we have to get away from that. So, in a sense, because uh, to change the energy, to change the vibration, uh, you know, just I don't know. There's all kinds of things we can do to like take a walk in the nature. I don't know. There's a lot of stuff. Depends. I like riding my bike. I gotta go ride my bike again.
Yeah.
I did 284 miles this year.
Are you serious?
I'm serious.
My goodness.
Yeah, it's electric
That's
though. Yeah, I converted
the
my
maintenance.
bike. I converted my bike into electric, and I did a lot more miles than I ever did in pedaling.
That's
A year I
amazing.
used to do 100 miles a year. I did 284, and I want to go back out, hit the 300 mark. So something like that. Yeah. But the weather's kind of crazy because now our sun's coming out. The weather's pretty good. Uh, the rain, we got rain, 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 rain. Now the sun's coming up. I might have a
Yeah.
chance to get out there again so, this week. And it makes me feel good because when I'm on my bike, you can see stuff that you can't see when you're driving the car. That's the same
Yeah.
thing.
Different perspective. It's everything.
And I go places where a car can go. So there you go. So I just love that. And
Mhm.
in nature, in
Yeah.
the highway, in the country here. So yeah, I have a lot of bicycle paths, bicycle paths here. So, but anyway, I just enjoy that. A couple hours, something like that, 2, 3 hours, 2.5 hours. Then I come back and I'm good. I'm good. You know, but I don't come back with my legs all sore and my knees sore because I used to do a lot of bicycle pedaling and a lot of effort. So.
Yeah.
But now electric is something else. Boy, I just push on the pedals a little bit and the motor kicks in. Ooh, I love that. It's just, yeah, something else.
Charger.
So do something to change your routine, but do something that it's part of your self care, self love, self uh, passion that you enjoy, and that's you need that. You know, you need to. Um, yeah. So I hope that resonate with you, Arlene, and sending you lots of love, and light and healing energy towards you. And I hope that resonates. No, because your life is you have a life and you're here to enjoy your life, not no just get by. Because we got a
Yeah.
lot. You know what I mean? Drama. There's all kinds of
Yeah.
drama out there. There's all kinds of stuff that people go through. So we need to little bit spend some time enjoying our life. Do stuff that we love to do. So I hope that resonate with you. So the last question for tonight, Marlene, any messages for me, please?
Okay. Well, you think on that, I have to redo my plug thing because this one's not working. So hang on.
Okay.
Okay.
Plug yourself in.
Yeah, I'm trying to stay plugged in, literally, but my poor thing is like,
I'm only teasing
you
you.
know,
Plug yourself in.
I know you are, Ron. You know I love you, man.
I love you too. Okay. Marlene, I don't know if you're still here but
Okay.
for the questions for tonight. Um, um, okay. Any message for me, please? Wow. Why am I getting this? I don't understand this stuff. Um, I got a song that came up.
I don't. It shows I'm from.
Yeah. Okay.
You got a song?
Yeah. Happy days are here again. Something like that. I don't know if that's a song or what does that mean? Happy days are here again. Happy. Wow. I don't know. Message from. Well, here comes the sun again. Happy days are here. Something about. Okay. I'm feeling something that there's a big change coming your way. There's something. There's something you've been.
Mhm.
Uh, something clearing. Something releasing. It's something ending and something starting, something new starting, and that makes you happy too. I don't know if it makes any sense. I hope it makes any some sense to you, Marlene. But yeah,
Well, that
and
makes
we're
sense to
okay.
me. Am I
And I
frozen?
just heard, and we're all supporting you. So you got support from the other side. You deserve it. You. Oh my God. Okay, I have two cards. What I just said. Two cards. One is the chariot action. I said it's coming. Okay, there's a change coming. There's new development in in your situation. Then I got the
Mhm.
Ace of Cups, overflowing, divine intervention. I got the Ace of Cups. You see the cup. There's a, how do you say that? That bird that the bird that's on top. Let's get the I'm trying to, the bird that's coming into the cup. They're plunging in. That's divine intervention. That's the Ace of Cups. So your cup is overflowing. Uh, but I guess that's why I was saying happy days are here again. Here comes the sun again. Now I don't know this. There's a big change coming. So I hope that resonates with you. I don't know if Marlene is still here. So
Got
that's what I
attention
picked.
here.
I haven't seen it. So did you get something?
Frozen?
Sometimes, yeah.
Yeah. Is it on frozen?
You're okay. You're moving sometimes.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, 'cause my okay. So I got things are not what they seem. You are only trapped in an illusion. What do you seek? So I think that speaks to what Ron was saying about something shifting and something is changing and something is not. Oh, come on, camera. Something is not what it seems to be, as far as it being scary, but it's not.
Mm.
And then I got you to receive, you must release. What can you let go of, and what do you want to receive?
Hmm. Yeah.
Can you hear? Could you hear me okay? Because my thing is
Yeah. I
freezing.
hear you. Yeah. So that makes sense. Yeah. I know I feel there's a big change in your life coming. Something is all
Yeah,
the,
there's a
your cup, your Ace of Cup, they're overflowing divine intervention. It's wow. It's positive change. It's a positive change. Not, you know.
yeah.
Okay. You're okay? Yeah. Are you done, Jay?
Yeah. Am I
Okay,
good?
well, yeah, you're good. I'm just going to change this. Oops. What the hell? I'm trying to play with it. There we go. Uh,
I feel like the
this,
screen is
there we
overheating.
go. Okay.
I'm
Yeah.
wondering if maybe the light is still on. That it's
Okay,
like
Marlene, I hope that resonated with you. So that's what we have for you. I hope that resonates. And thank you
yeah.
for your question. I want to thank everybody for being here. Thank you for the support. Thank you, Dan Arliss, for your contribution. Thank you for your super sticker. And I hope everybody um, keeps on sharing the love and light. Um, so we're going to say good night. And thank you for all the comments and support for my beloved dog that passed. But I mean, I feel good. So thank you for all your support. That made me feel good to be here tonight. So, and feel all the beautiful energy. So, so take care. And Aniket, oh, this is that her name? Aniket?
Yeah. But you can call
Aniket.
her. You can call her Nikki if you. But you can, because I was putting in the thing. I was putting Ann Q because it's kind of a
Okay.
thing where. But thank you, cousin, for coming tonight.
Thank you for the
You did.
support and thank you for sharing your gifts with us too. Because yeah, I
Yeah.
could feel that. Yeah. So thank you for being here.
You know what, Ron? She's a Scorpio rising too.
Oh my God. Okay. I understand. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm Aquarius, but my ascendant is Scorpio. So yeah. Um,
Yeah.
I know the Scorpio, they go really, really deep. You see stuff that other people don't see and what other people don't say. And oh yeah, we can see stuff that,
Yeah.
yeah. Sometimes I don't like to see that stuff. Sometimes I
I
don't.
know.
You
Not always
know,
fun. It's not easy.
I try.
Yeah.
Oh, uh, okay. I'll tell you after we get backstage and about something. Okay. So thank you, everybody. Have a great weekend, and thank you all for your support and your thumbs up. And don't forget to check out Jay logistical article and
Yeah.
subscribe and hit the bell to be notified. And we'll be here next week. Hope Jay can join me next week again. So and
Yes. How?
and I don't know when is Kate coming back. Kate.
Oh, I hope soon. I think she'll be. I'll have to ask because the time is like 10 hours difference. So
Wow. Yeah.
yeah. So right now it's 8 something here. It's crazy time. So I'm hoping that when she gets back, her
Yeah.
normal clock will come back. But she should be back this week sometime. I think. I can't say for sure. But
Well,
she says
I
hi.
hope
She
she
misses you.
I hope she can join us with you next time. So if she
That's
can, I don't
yeah.
want to because she's on the trip. So good night, everybody. Thank you,
Yeah. Have a
Marilla, for your moderating and thank you for being here and thank you for sharing your time with us. Thank you very much, everybody, and thanks for all the compliments. So thank you, thank you. Good night, everybody.